Captain's log. Stardate October 26th, 2024. I'm finally free. I'm no longer shackled by the PG house. I can swear on 225 at night.
Yeah, that's cool and all, Borbs, but we're still covering the Cine situation. I mean, it's only gotten fucking more crazy from here.
Damn it!
Yeah, I know.
Also,
So,
Udon's here too.
Yeah, Udon's here. What's up?
yeah, hi. Hello. I'm just a fucking Asian woman.
Yeah, anyways, welcome to 225 at Night, the show where we talk about weirdos on the internet. I am Pineapple.
I am Delta 225.
And that's Udon. She doesn't get to say her name
Oh.
because she's not special.
Wow.
Man, fuck you.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I see how it is. The fucking fruit.
Fuck you, you fucking dick.
Always Nate!
Oh, it's Nate. You stole my line, you piece of shit!
What? Maybe I stole your line. God.
I'm talking to Delta, who owes me a
Oh.
soda.
No, I don't.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you do.
This
You owe me
soda
that
right
soda
here,
right
I don't know pineapple this soda right here. I don't.
Yes, you owe me that soda. Also, Annie thinks you have a great name, Udon.
Aw, thank you, Janani.
Apparently because they're also Japanese. Anyways, though, you can show your shit at the end, Udon. Well, we got to get right into this because there's a lot to cover tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
But yeah, first of all, though, last time on Groomer Ball Z, Kumo calls Cindy sweetheart. Says that that he is on her side, has defended her for 5 hours on stream. His words, not anyone else's.
Why would you go out of your way to defend someone who's under this much fire for 5 hours, no less?
I mean, I suppose if you believe they are innocent,
Maybe,
it
but
would make
like,
sense. But it was clear Cindy wasn't. She wanted to do group masturbation.
yeah.
And she did it with a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, next screenshot.
Next screenshot.
It skipped one, but that doesn't matter. It still shows it.
Yeah.
Scuffed as usual.
Scuffed as usual.
Kumo,
Yeah, you'll probably
Kumo
get lag during the
also,
stream.
Man.
Kumo also encouraged her to with no authorization to use Birdie's computer and get Birdie's Discord token to be exported in order for Kumo to more effectively defend her from Birdie and others. So that's also illegal, you know.
This is illegal, you know.
Anyways, next.
Next one.
Even more proof
Even more
of that.
Yeah. She's being like, oh, extract Jack's DMs. Like,
Yeah, that's fucking illegal, you know.
yeah, don't do that.
Next.
And then he goes on this like whole "we're Sonic heroes" type of rant.
Kumo saying that you don't have to worry. In a few months, everything will be fine. You might even be able to go back to making videos, giving her false hope, as he likes to say.
Yes.
Next.
Next one. All right.
Along with creating the conspiracy theory that she was drugged because one of her friends gave her a weed gummy and she knowingly took the weed gummy.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Not gonna lie. That's like,
Yeah, like trying to implant this idea in an autistic woman's head that she has been drugged.
like she's been
This isn't a
drugged
good thing.
because she willingly took a weed gummy.
Yes.
Yeah. While she's
fucking
already like
dumb.
in this like state where she's like panicking and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Which I mean,
All
Cindy's
in
not
an
innocent,
attempt
obviously.
to defend her. But yeah, of course, but that's still not a good thing to do.
Yeah, don't do that. Come on.
Next. And promise. Oh, he doesn't say promise, but saying he's not gonna backstab her
Which,
whatsoever.
if you saw the last stream, that didn't age well.
Yep. Well, we're gonna see how that did not age well.
Yes. And then some of this.
Also calling her and giving her good morning text like I'd give to my girlfriend. So,
Good morning, sunshine. Whoa!
yeah, so it's very clear that Kumo here is very invested in Cindy. He believes that he can help her get her channel. Well, he didn't lose her channel, but get her reputation back enough that she can continue making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And that things are going to be hunky-dory. And he willingly went out and defended her for 5 hours. However...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say since they turned message just then, Kumo just turned into Cool Cat.
I'm Kumo, and I love all pedophiles.
Oh my god.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
That is a joke.
No, not like you mean Derek Savage from Tusk.
Oh my god.
But as cool as Derek Savage, as Daddy Derek says, ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Ignorant of the law is not an excuse. If you ignore the law, you're a lying punk bitch.
So Kumo encouraged Cindy to break the law, was being overly friendly with her to the point where I would even say it's simpery.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole message, we left out a bunch of messages in this recap, but there were plenty of hearts being thrown at her.
Oh yeah.
He was
isolated.
And one red one, but he was isolating her into this group of people that he fully controlled. So it seemed like he was actually grooming her. Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
But not really. Not really. I don't literally think that, but I do think Kumo desperately wanted in her pants. I that is my belief. Other people have presented alternate theories, but that's what I believe.
See, Kumo wanted some of that pedo action, if you know what I'm saying.
Pussy.
Man, I can't believe that pussy really do be that good.
Oh my god.
I don't think it is.
No, it really isn't. I think.
But
yeah.
But anyways, with that recap over, we have an hour-long call to watch that we're going to speed up to like 1.25 speed.
Yes.
And we're going to watch the vast majority of it because it's a fucking roller coaster.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are we doing what I think we're doing?
We are doing.
It's not the Chud. No, it's not the Chud Logic one.
Yeah, it's not the Chud It's not the Chud one, but it is. It's the call that we're reacting to. Because holy shit, it's actually kind of fucking wild.
Yes, it is. Anyways,
let me share this with our lovely audience. All right.
Yes.
Let's play that fucking track.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kumo enters.
Hi, Goblin, did you were you guys already talking about something, or?
No, we were talking offhandedly about
this doesn't matter.
This for you to get here before we get
1.25, yeah.
All right. Cindy, do you have an idea of what it is that I wanted to talk to you about?
No.
No clue.
She has no idea.
I mean,
which tracks
I can't think of
because
anything that
yeah
wasn't
because this was out of nowhere
in the
for her.
You said you watched the Cope and Steve stream and that upset you.
I mean, that's what upset me, but I don't know what Kumo was upset about.
Oh, so you didn't finish the Cope and Steve stream?
No, I couldn't.
Okay. So
I don't think he
I'll
sounds
just be
like
blunt with you.
Charlie.
I have a problem with how you've effectively lied and have been
Yeah, he doesn't really
performative
sound
for the
like
last,
critical.
I don't know, almost month with me.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Kumo just said that
the moment.
Yeah.
Kumo just said that she lied for like a month versus earlier in those DMs. I didn't point it out. He says, "Sweetheart, I'm on your side. You provided full transparency. It's obvious you have nothing to when you confront this.
You got this,
I don't
City Bear.
So that's a whiplash. But hey, if she truly did lie to him, I mean, I get his response.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
You got in contact with Jar. You have had a completely different attitude with me, Barry. Goblin,
How did she lie, though?
Ed-
Kumo, you're going in. I don't like the direction you're going in. You just said she lied, but now you're talking about how she went to your romantic rival.
Oh God.
Oh.
It's like a love triangle.
It's an anime love triangle.
Anyone else you've spoken to in our group, our support group for you, you've had a completely different attitude from what you said in that interview. In that interview, you were not the paranoid, remorseful Cine Bear. You were the Cine Bear who's like confident and making steps towards repairing her career.
Titan says in the chat, Kumo Convoy.
Kumo-con.
No.
Yes, you'll see that.
Oh yeah.
Come out.
Like you think
Later.
this is like Leo Convoy? Holy shit! You have
just
not.
need to... Yeah, you will see. But it's like, yeah, of course, when you first started talking to her, she was paranoid. She was anxious because that was when everything just suddenly happened.
Mhm.
I mean, when stuff started calming down and both you and Jar were offering her false hope, of course she would start getting her confidence back. Of course that would happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
Rather than bettering
Oh,
herself
no,
and making
it's
sure she doesn't make
Kukan
the same mistakes again.
fused.
That's who you were in that interview, and that's not who we've been talking to. And when you make comments like you didn't realize this was an issue until now, it only further confirms to us, and you even trying to double down also confirmed to us that you didn't believe a single word you were saying to us. You were just giving us lip service.
Yeah.
No, she's just an autist who like Chris Chan, all advice would go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it would be
Like,
with Cine.
Like people told Chris Chan over and over how to get his shit together. Various of the classic era trolls did, and he would say, "Yeah, I'll do it," and maybe do it once and then not do it again because he didn't internalize it. All this is showing that Kumo is dumb and doesn't know how autists work.
Yeah.
At least autists as functioning as she is.
And so this is why we've actually been trying to confirm, like, get eyes on a police report to make sure this is actually happening. And this is why we want to see for ourselves.
Yeah.
That just sounds like intimidation. Play it for a bit more.
That you've even been going to fucking therapy. But even if you've been going to therapy, you sound like in that car with Just a Robot that you don't believe that you need to change, and it seems like you didn't believe you needed to change based on your comments towards us afterwards.
We needed a police report. We needed a police report to see that you went to therapy. When Cine is staring, if law enforcement were to pursue this, no doubt they would charge her with something.
Yeah, they
100%.
would.
If the well hasn't already been completely poisoned. So saying like, "Oh, police report," it's like, what? It sounds like he's threatening her with a police report to get information or something.
Which is exactly the kind of thing Leo Convoy does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two things.
Oh yeah.
Zanelli said in chat, Kumo's more for some the Mordecai, and also I did just want to say real quick, wouldn't it break the laws for Cine to share like, I don't know.
Porn.
I'm fucking retarded.
Porn. She shared porn with a 14-year-old.
Not porn.
Oh,
Like,
what?
Proof that she went to therapy to fucking Kumo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think it would be a breach if her doctor did, and unless there was like a warrant or something to get that information, it probably would if that would even be illegal. I don't know the intricacies of American legal system, how it interacts with medical documents.
You are American.
No,
I
he's
am Canadian.
Yeah,
you know
dumbass.
that, Pseudo.
Pineapple's Canadian.
You fucking gay bitch.
But yeah, either way, it just sounds like it sounds like a threat.
Hold on a minute. I will be right back.
Okay.
Hold
Well-
on. Pushmaster is asking who's eating chips, pineapple, udon, or Delta pineapple because he's fucking Canadian.
They're called crisps, Yankee.
How the fuck am I a Yankee?
You're American. We call you all Yankees.
Man, I can't believe I just got called a Canadian slur. I feel both complimented and also offended.
It's
Oh
not
my
a
God.
slur. You Yanks called yourself Yanks. So
I'm a cowboy, Pineapple. Get it right.
fuck you, Yankee. Anyways, continue.
All right,
I'm
okay.
A fucking
Just a day ago or
Japanese
2 days ago
bitch.
that you actually realized for yourself that you need to change. You understand how that's like the exact polar fucking opposite of what you've been saying to us when we tell you that you need to change and that we're here to help you and be here for you as you change? And then you parrot it back to us that you want to change, and you've actually, before we even came into this, you said you wanted to change and be better, and you're only now realizing that you need to.
It's the aspect of what needed to change. Like,
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
What has changed? We've been talking. We never called you a groomer. We never called you a groomer. We never called you a pedophile. This entire time we've said that you're hypersexual. You're like
Ooh, this milk
hypersexual
triangle is
shit, and
getting
you're like
spicy.
in your fucking insanely terrible impulse control needs to be like worked on.
Which is true.
Yeah, that is very much true. Like,
Yeah, she is a sex addict and she has no impulse control.
yeah, and that's also very bad, and it's what got her into this situation.
Exactly.
We've identified
Pushmaster
we've
is
identified these
very
issues for you
adamant that
ages
Kumo
ago.
sounds like Moist Critical.
I don't
And
see
you
it.
told us that you wanted to change, that you needed
don't
to
think
change.
it's-
Fred
I
Moist
don't
Critical.
really see it that much. I'm trying to think what he
Maybe-
sounds like.
I don't mean like how he's talking. I think he means in his tone of voice, but I don't
His tone
think
of
so. I
voice.
think it's just
Yeah.
I've heard him speak with things. I think he just has a shitty microphone right now.
Alright, Cindy, listen up. I'm gonna talk to you about a few things. I'm gonna talk to you right now. Alright, your actions have been real
Okay,
shitty.
Critical.
Alright? It's been worse than my asshole. Like, actually worse than my asshole.
Anyways, let's
And
continue.
you've deliberately gone behind our backs. Oh my god, you've like treated us like we're like second opinions for you, as if all of us don't have the same fucking goal. If you don't like what one of us says, you go to another, and when they tell you to go to me, you went to Jar. And then I don't
Oh
know
no!
Oh no,
why
she
or
went to
how.
Jar.
She went and spoke to someone who is not under Kumo's thumb. That is the worst thing ever, guys.
Oh,
She
no,
spoke to
she
my
spoke
romantic
the
part,
right
to my rival, my romantic rival. How fucking dare
Ooh,
she?
this love triangle is getting fucking spicy.
But you were like freaking out.
It's like this
that
is the
you were freaking
spiciest
out that
anime
I
I've
was
ever
undermining
seen.
Jar. And this, I did, honestly,
The
in hindsight, I shouldn't have. I should have just let you go down that path. We
You
You should have just let you.
undermine Jar.
This sounds like a lover's quarrel for sure. Like I should have just let you gone down with that path. I should have just let you be with Jar.
I should have let you do this, but no! You've decided that it would be a good idea to give me a false sense of hope.
Yeah, a false sense of hope that you would change, but no, Cindy, you don't change.
Piece of crap metal.
Okay, anyways.
Your best interest.
When the hell is this blonde?
Like, I knew how this guy was. I warned you how he was. I told you what position you were in, and I was very conscious and scared on your behalf.
What did
Because
you
what
warn
position
her
you're in.
about?
Jar could have raped you, and that's probably what he was trying
What?
to, like...
What?
Jar could have
Sir!
what?
Sorry, what?
Sir!
Yeah,
Sir,
Kumo's going full on fucking, like, yandere simulator up in this.
Jar could have raped you. That's a fucking huge
Oh.
claim.
Jar, Jar could have raped you? Why that accusation? Why that accusation? With no evidence.
So quick.
Why out of everything, Jar could have raped you?
Like,
Sir, this is
he could have been like,
nothing.
Jar could have manipulated you. He could have stolen your stuff. He could have
made you
stood you up
a
at the
mute.
altar.
Yeah.
He could have not paid for his tab at dinner. I don't anything but fucking raped? What the hell?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Well,
His
Kumo's
dream.
unhinged.
Yes.
his
And we're
end
about to
goal.
see more of
You know,
that.
like, how could he get caught in a cheating scandal or dumped by his girlfriend if nobody will believe it ever happened? Nobody will believe it
Oh,
ever
Jar's
happened.
gonna
Half the
rape
people-
you, and no one will believe you.
No one will believe you. He's gonna cheat on his girlfriend.
He's gonna cheat on his girlfriend and rape you, and no one will believe you because you're this awful person. But not if we had let you not if you had let us help you. Then you would have been fine.
Yeah,
But
if you would have let us help you, then you would have been fine. But no.
came out and said he did that to you, half of the people wouldn't believe you. The other half would believe you, but they'd be like, no, I'm not going to give sympathy to a pedophile, because that's what they've been calling you. You are not in a position to be so, like, careless. And you don't even try to lie to me. You
You're so
only
careless.
talked to Jar and continued contact
Like,
with Jar because he
honestly,
told you
Jar
what you wanted to hear and I
Could
didn't.
have raped you, but
That's
you
also-
know, you're so careless.
yeah, you're so careless that you were gonna let yourself be raped by Jar. You should have listened to us.
That would have been that would be like some victim blaming right there, if it actually happened.
Yeah, but Kumo's also saying like, go back like a few seconds, like
Yeah.
Position
Like?
to be so, like, careless. And you don't even try to lie to me. You only talked to Jar and continued contact with Jar because he told you what you wanted to hear and I didn't.
you
You
did
lied
the
to me,
same
saying-
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you
What,
gave her a
I mean-
bit more advice, like hard advice, but you also were like, "Hey, there's a good chance you're gonna be able to go back to your channel, and if you hack into Birdie's Discord account, give me this information. I can use this ammo to attack Birdie, and then all eyes will be off you." And I defended you for 5 hours, and like, you gave her the same fucking false hope, man.
If not more. Like,
Yeah,
at least
hold
Jar
on,
was
I
just
can't
outright
even-
like, hey, wanna see my cock? And then, like, and then Kumo's just like, we can rebuild you.
Yes.
Hold on, I need to do this in the voice. Obscure Titan says, Kumo Conflict. The grape sources are made to fuck up.
The grape source is, I made it the fuck up.
Well, we might see later that there might be some truth to it, but
That will come
but
later.
still, but still, it's just a fucking wild thing to say with no context whatsoever.
That you wanted, saying that you understood that it was probably not in the cards for you to get your fucking YouTube career back.
No, I don't think so, because Kumo, in my belief, wanted to bone Cinny. I don't think Lio wanted to bone Hopeless Peaches. I don't personally think that, though, but I do think Kumo wanted to bone Cinny.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
people were obviously, like, making fun of that whole situation, saying, like, oh, Lio and fucking Hopeless sitting in a tree. BONEING. But, like, there wasn't really much to really actually support
Yeah.
a claim like that. Meanwhile, this is
I mean,
like...
if there was anything to support, it would already be out there.
Oh, yeah.
Which there isn't really anything short of Peaches saying, "Oh, Lio's wife thought I was a home wrecker," and Lio made his wife sit down and apologize to me, which no proof of that exists, one, and that's the only apparent occurrence, and it came from from Peaches, who lied as she breathed.
Yeah, exactly. No one trusts Peaches anyway, so... There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey Kat, what's up?
You said you understood that, and yet with Jar behind the scenes, because he was giving you this false hope,
So were
had a
you.
different face on with him entirely. That's why I'm upset at you, Cindy. That's why I no longer want to be your friend, and that's why I no longer want to help you.
I don't want to play Fortnite with you anymore, City.
I'm done being your Roblox boyfriend. Oh god.
Yeah,
Fine,
chat.
fine.
This
Fuck
does
off.
seem like a
Yeah.
fuck.
It is like a breakup, isn't it?
Yeah, chat. Don't you agree? This
Yeah.
seems like a fucking breakup.
It's like a breakup in a really bad, like, young adult romance novel, or a movie adaptation of a really bad breakup in a young adult romance novel.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Let's go.
So, like, excuse me for caring, and excuse me for biting the bullet, but I'm being told by everyone I know that you were just using me. And I feel inclined to believe it, considering you've lied so much. Cindy, I don't even think you've been genuine.
You've yet to detail her lies, Kumo.
Yeah, you've yet to detail her lies. Also, like, she's using you? I'm sorry, what? Weren't you the one trying to be like, oh, we can rebuild you, we can make your reputation good again, maybe you can start uploading videos. You were the one giving her false hope.
Yeah, and you also used her to fucking commit a crime.
Yeah,
so,
allegedly, anyway.
Yeah, allegedly.
And this doesn't mean that I'm gonna call you a pedophile, or I like resend any of my logical takes. This just means that like I don't care anymore. You get what I mean?
You totally don't care.
Totally.
You don't care.
I don't care anymore. Whoa.
I don't care. I totally don't care. I'm having this call because I totally don't care.
It's like when Phil Collins sings "I don't care anymore" and he's like all passionate about it.
Yes.
I don't care anymore.
It was wasted effort because clearly it meant nothing. And then, oh my god, I'll let you speak after this. But and then, upon realizing that we are upset at you, and that like without even trying to understand why, you decide to make yourself the fucking victim instead of trying to communicate with us. You like ducked us, and then you refused to talk to any of us unless Goblin was present because Goblin was being fucking...
Oh no!
Oh no! She didn't want to talk to you at that given moment in time. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine why she wouldn't want to talk to you at that time. It ain't that crazy. Someone on the autism spectrum like her probably wouldn't want to talk to someone like you when you're like calling her out, being like, "Oh man, you betrayed us, you screwed us over," or something like that.
It's not that she doesn't even deserve to be called out either. She most certainly does.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just Kumo was fucking being a massive simp towards her, and then he stopped. So of course that is gonna put her off.
Yeah.
But the fact that you had the audacity to make yourself the victim. I've seen your DMs. How are you this dishonest with yourself? You sound like you've genuinely convinced yourself that nobody in this group cared about you. Did we do things that people who didn't care about you would have done?
I don't know.
That's
like if we didn't.
That's false. That is breaking up. Like, that is like breakup talk.
It really is, though.
Like someone saying, "Oh, you never cared about me." Well, if I didn't care about you, why did I do this? Why did I do that?
If I didn't care about you, why did I pay 1 more cent at the fucking dinner?
If I cared about you... Wait, no. God damn it, I already fucked up the joke. Cringe.
Damn, you should carry through with it anyways.
Care about you. How do you explain the things we've done for you? And I'm not trying to lord them over your head. I'm genuinely trying to understand how you come to this conclusion.
That's what you're doing right now, Kumo.
Yes.
We just didn't care about you in any capacity. Like, as if my ulterior motives can't coexist with, like, caring. Like, both can be true.
What were your ulterior motives, Kumo?
He wanted that pedo pussy. He wanted that pedo pussy. That's his ulterior motives.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You can have an ulterior motive and still care and try to help you. Like, do you have like do you have an exclusively two-dimensional way of thinking?
Yes.
Yes.
She is autistic. She has proven herself not to be very bright.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yes, she has what you... It's what you would characterize as two-dimensional thinking. That is very accurate, and you should know this. You called her not very smart while playfully teasing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm continuing.
Super rational.
I think you're very rational. I think you know what you want, and you've just been lying to me the whole time. I think
we don't know what these lies are, by the way.
Yeah,
he's yet to detail them.
Yes, please, Kumo, tell us the lies. What is she lying about?
You tell.
Actually, Barry.
Like, I cannot be teased like this.
Seriously.
I think you were using us for comfort.
No
And
shit.
Evan, or
Yeah.
sorry, not Evan. Beckett
And you were
suggested-
giving her that comfort.
Yes, in fucking waves. You're literally trying to give her the false hope that she could come back and redeem herself. Like, yes. Don't try to pretend like you weren't. Come on, man.
You fucking
were
defended
using-
her in a screaming match for 5 hours on a live stream that you admitted to.
Yeah. So, like...
Me, and I kind of believe him with how badly you wanted me to do that stream and then how you reacted poorly after I did it. But Evan suggested to me that you only wanted me to take the fucking brunt of it when you were under the most fire. And I could believe that.
No, I don't believe that. I think she just wanted you to defend her. Be her knight in shining armor that you were positioning yourself as.
Yeah, that's all she was like. She was trying to be like, oh, he can save my reputation.
I don't think
honestly
she
does
was
not deserve.
using him. I think she saw him as a savior and
Yeah.
saw Jar as a savior as well. That doesn't mean she was using him.
No.
That means I think it means that you gave her this false hope and followed through on this for a long time, and then when you realize this is fucked, and when you stopped having your little crush on her and realized how fucked you really were, you tried to save face with this call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, this love triangle is too complex for my brain. Oh god.
This is one fucking crazy anime, I tell you what.
Yep.
Because the fact that you actively ignored my very rational and helpful advice and went to fucking just a rapist.
Just a
What?
rapist.
Just a rapist?
He's doubling down. He's literally fucking doubling down.
Oh my god.
Oh my
my
God.
fucking god. Just a rapist. Really? That fucking...
Just a rapist.
Jesus Christ.
Now you know why this is titled the way it is. At least half of the reason why.
Oh yeah, definitely. Half the reason, yes. There's another half, but I can't say it.
Yes, Rio is still
We
ranting
cannot
about
spoil
Jar.
the fun. Also,
This guy,
I'll come be right back. I'm just going to grab some dinner real quick.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we can continue the stream.
Yes.
Clearly knew it was hitting on you because you... So, I'm so fucking stupid for giving you the benefit of the doubt. We asked you if he made any passes at you. I actually didn't expect you to be able to list anything off, because you're supposed to be autistic, right, Cindy? How come you gave us, like, anecdotes that perfectly suit, like, make it perfectly clear that you were aware he was making passes at you? And now you're acting uncertain that that was the case.
I didn't think it was at the time. At the time, I thought he was just being, like, weird. I didn't think it was, like, an actual pass. Like, I was assuming that he was, like...
Yeah, like her perception of like romance and sexuality, as you can
Is
probably tell, are very fucked. Yes, really
Yes.
fucked.
She is used to people just dropping in, engaging, being fucking extremely sexual with her, and she doesn't see anything of it. She denies to this day having a sexual relationship. A sexual relationship with Birdie, despite confessing to all the sexual shit she does. Her fucking compass is askew of what is normal, and what is normal interaction, and what is legitimate flirting and romantic interest.
Yeah, so like it's no wonder she didn't catch on that like Jar was like, oh man, actually genuinely trying to be with her, or maybe she did, but she didn't catch on in the way that most people would.
Yeah, she's like, hey, this guy's making passes at me, but maybe he just wants to be my new goon buddy, not my boyfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
which he probably was. He probably was actually trying to do that.
allegedly, trying to do that. He denies doing it with her, but
Yeah,
there's no. But like I said, who knows?
Who
Given
knows?
how he is.
Mm-hmm.
You're smarter than you're letting on.
I thought it
No,
was
she
weird.
isn't.
I didn't
Nope, she's really not. She's really not.
think it was, like, a flirt. Like,
So why was it weird?
because I just thought it was strange to say, because it's just not something you say.
Because you thought it was a flirt.
Not really, it's just...
Well, then
I don't know if "wanna see my cock" is exactly a flirt.
No, it's propositioning someone.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that's flirting.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say that's flirting at all.
Be
No.
strange.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not like a thing I hear people say very often.
I doubt
That's
that.
shocking. I was about
I
to say, like, I don't. I press X to doubt to that. I mean,
Yeah, no, I doubt that, honestly. But
Yeah.
she's also very clearly overwhelmed,
yes.
as you can tell from her voice.
Hmm.
What else could it have been?
Just him being autistic? I don't fucking know. I just kind of wrote it off until I
You wrote it
like,
off
thought
even though
about
I
it
warned
again.
you. I warned you specifically about this type of behavior.
What did you warn her?
How
did you warn-
exactly did you warn her?
Yeah.
Like, how and what did you warn her about? Like,
Yeah.
like, make things clear. Make it clear what you're trying to say.
It's been about 15
I don't buy
minutes,
it.
don't worry.
I don't.
Yeah.
We're only gonna go about to like 35.
Did you actually stay on the phone with him while he
and
actually...
and this is like sped up, so.
It is sped up, yeah.
I thought I was being a friend. I thought he was trying
Oh.
to be a friend to me.
Did you guys goon together at all?
No, what the fuck?
He didn't make it like in your phone calls with him. You guys didn't do anything freaky.
No, he mostly just talked about fucking like Star Wars and shit.
He's like, good. Then I can do it with her.
Okay. I'll buy it. Because I mean, it wouldn't really reflect negatively on you if he did.
And I mostly just talked about my cat. Like,
Okay.
He replied with nice pussy.
Oh, fucking. Of course he did.
Yeah, he
yeah.
did.
Yeah, I
Remember?
remember that. I remember that.
So I'm guessing the passes at you were the extent of it because we cut it short because you didn't really have much time with him, right?
I guess. I don't remember how a lot of it.
Did he say anything to you before he blocked you?
He just said, "We are done."
Okay.
We are done.
We are done.
At least Jar had the courtesy to just make the breakup his breakup short.
Yeah, he's just like, we're done. Block. He's not
Kumo
trying to.
has to make his breakup this whole theatrical act.
Yeah, like a goddamn Spanish soap opera.
He broke up with you.
Hi.
Okay.
Why would you do this, Sidney? Why would you do these awful things?
What would you like to be, Sidney?
Why would you lie to me, Sidney? How could you? How dare you? There's your Mennonite for the night.
I just don't know how you make yourself the victim in this. You know, like we genuinely cared and wanted
Because
you to get better.
you painted her as one. You
Yeah.
offered to be her knight in shining armor to defend her against Birdie and the rest of the internet, and so did Jar, and that pissed you off.
Wait a minute. Knight in shining armor. He was trying to be her Meta Knight. Her Spanish Meta Knight. Oh my god. Oh god.
And we were
Oh,
actively
God.
trying to help you.
He's trying to be like the Meta Knight that all the fangirls simp for. Oh my god.
Sports.
Well,
We were like consoling you and trying to make sure you weren't like killing yourself. We were trying to make sure you were like you would stop and slow down and make the right decisions for yourself.
And
A genuine-
you were trying to extract information that you could use to defend her and attack Birdie, her most vocal critic, who admittedly deserves to be called out. But you tried to get her to hack Birdie's Discord account. So
Illegally.
yes, that's what I mean by hacking. So
Yes.
I don't believe you would have made any police reports or anything to get your life in order if we hadn't been here to fucking coach you and push you along.
well,
What I said-
what you coached her to make a police report on was done using information obtained illegally.
Yeah,
You're
so
so
it literally would not. It like in a court of law, it would literally be dismissed because of the method it was
Yeah.
obtained in.
Yeah, it would be tossed for that very reason.
Yeah, exactly.
But on Beckett's stream, you somehow made yourself a victim in that because I said the ideal outcome is that you make IRL friends and you don't need us anymore.
Like the only I don't even. Yeah.
Kumo said the ideal outcome is that she makes real life friends and doesn't need them anymore. It was after he was getting all this pushback, after his DMs with her were leaked, and everyone saw a massive simp he was to her.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course he's trying to backpedal there, and of course that's why she was upset with him because he was trying to push away from her.
So pretty much, like, yes, Kumo was caught simping, and now he's trying to, like, cover his ass by trying to go Lyo convoy on her.
Trust me, Titan Birdie, it deserves a lot of criticism, like a mountain of criticism, and that's next show.
Yeah, that'll be next show.
But, um, but that doesn't make what Kumo's doing okay, nor the methods that he's doing okay. He wanted to become her knight in shining armor for whatever reason, and is it her fault for being betrayed when he betrays her on this, despite saying he would not betray her, which he's doing right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like, it's maddening.
I love triangles.
Yeah, all the love triangles going on. It's wild.
It was not at all mean-spirited or something you should have taken offense to. You should have real-life friends who care about you, so that you don't.
Yes, but you said that you were abandoning her. Of course, she took an issue with that.
Yeah.
Friends anymore. That is ideally the most healthy outcome for you. That came from a place of caring.
Yes, but you also promised that you would be there for her.
Yeah, you promised her that she'd be able to come back and have a good reputation again.
Yeah.
And you somehow.
And you would be her knight in shining armor.
Yes, you would be the Meta Knight in shining armor.
Yourself made it seem like we didn't care because I said that.
Because it was at the point. You said that when you were pulling away.
Yeah.
So you didn't. So you cared because you cared about your image at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe anything that comes out of your own mouth?
It was something else you said. It was something about, like, getting me out of the way so that you could...
Getting the discourse about you out of the way. Is exactly what
I wonder why he wanted that.
I wonder why Kumo wanted the discourse about someone he simped for out of the way.
We've already discussed Cinny. That's exactly what I said. I don't know how you're misquoting me or like fucking misremembering whatever, like what the part that you're talking about. But I was very clear. I was talking about the discourse around you so that I could cover so I could start a different discourse and have a different discussion. Without
about Birdie and
defend
defend and attack Cindy's biggest critic. So.
Yeah.
Also, you could correct me if I'm wrong, Kumo, but didn't you say the same thing on the Chud Logic stream? Something she also watched but was happy with the conclusion of?
Yeah,
when you
no, I said the exact same thing on a stream that you had no issues with.
Yeah, because you were trying to paint yourself. Because on the Chud Logic stream, he didn't say that he wouldn't be there for her. On the Chud Logic stream, he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for her because if she doesn't have anyone else, she's gonna spiral." Basically, affirming to her that he is gonna be there for her, ride or die. Versus this new stream where he's like, "Yeah, I want her to have friends, so she doesn't need me anymore." Those are two very different things.
Yes, those are two very different thoughts to be having. You go from like, oh, well, she needs me. I'm the only thing keeping her sane. To
he didn't word it like that. He was like, well, if Cindy Bear's left alone to her own devices, she's more than likely going to spiral and reoffend. So, and everyone needs someone in order to prevent. And there's no harm in me trying to get her to do the right thing in order for her not to reoffend.
Yeah, but then he goes around and turns around. It's like, oh well, she needs IRL friends. She doesn't need me anymore.
Yeah, once she gets some IRL friends, I'm gonna leave her because I don't want to deal with her. Those are very different things.
That is very, very different. Yeah.
Extremely different.
Well, it's not like it fucking matters now, Cinny.
Yeah, I don't know if it does.
I mean, why would it? Right?
Anything else you want to talk about or anything you want to say, Cinny?
Kumo, I think you're being really cringe with me right now. It seems like, I don't know, you were like really simping for me earlier, but now you're saying this. I don't know what you're doing.
Bro, really? Right in front of my
Actually, yes.
fucking
Cinny, you do have
sausage
something you want to talk
carbonara?
about. Well, at least I want you to talk about. I want you to reiterate what you've been saying to Goblin.
By the
And make that
way,
make sense.
Yeah?
as Kumo has not once confronted her about her lies on this stream yet, ladies and gentlemen. He has not once done that, despite claiming up and down his reason for doing this was that she lied. And it's been like, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And he hasn't done this. I mean, if I was in his position, like, hell, I was in his position. We were in his position. Remember the Laura call? Not call, but Laura stream? Boy, were we wrong? When
Yeah, I
Laura
remember
popped
that.
into the chat, we immediately stopped talking about the preamble to it and went directly to Laura grooming a 14-year-old.
I remember
went-
that, actually. I very much remember that.
Because unlike this, we didn't like perform like, "Oh, you were our friend. How could you?"
How could
say
you?
that?
This was you were a friend.
We saved that for afterwards because
Yeah.
we were we went directly to what mattered, confronted her with this, and then after her response, we grilled her on her response.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kumo's not doing any of this, which makes me think it's more this is more a breakup than an actual confrontation.
Yeah.
Indeed.
See, Kumo needs to take notes from us. This is how we do things.
Fucking big head you got there. I'm gonna.
Where we're at.
I better pray you don't run into any snipers.
Oh God.
Please, you wouldn't mind. If you would be so kind.
It's just after all this, I don't know who to trust,
We don't.
and I don't.
Oh
know-
yeah,
Do you even trust yourself?
Yeah.
You know.
and he's like making fun of her as if he wasn't positioning himself as the knight in shining armor. Like, of course she doesn't know who to trust. Because you broke that trust. You were the one person who committed to save her. You were like Subaru in ReZero saying, "I'm going to save you," and then you just didn't,
Yeah.
Yeah, you just fucking died.
and didn't return by death. Anyways, that's an anime reference for you folks.
Okay. All right. I was wondering, like, what
Yeah.
the heck? I don't know that.
Man.
No, honestly,
My man out here not
Aw.
knowing ReZero. On God,
That should be on
cringe.
shame.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's a,
A lot is wrong with me.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a proper response. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That is
Like,
actually that's like legit the best response you could have given. Just like, what the hell is
Right.
wrong with you?
why are
Yeah,
you?
here we see a very rare Cinny Bear W in the wild.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I don't even know if
wouldn't
it's
say
I don't even know if it's a W. It's just more like an appropriate
it's like-
response.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't actually feel that bad for her, considering what
I don't
she's
either.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Kumo's acting fucking like a scorned lover.
Yeah. Like, it's just put on some like
Go
Midwest
down
emo
there.
intro or whatever, and then it'll fit. Like,
Yeah, and
Where
I
did
knew
I
you
go
would perk up at that
wrong?
reference, Kat. I knew you would. That's why I made it.
But a lot more is wrong with
You
you.
have another question? Okay, Goblin, thank you. You have another question for me? You want to know what specifically is wrong with me? Is it gonna help you? Is it gonna make you feel any better?
you want to know what's wrong with me? You want to know how I got these scars?
You wanna know what's wrong with me, Batman?
Oh, just why the fuck?
Why the fuck? I don't have any more empathy for you. Quite frankly, I don't appreciate being lied to, let alone to this extent.
You've
That-
yet to detail the lie.
Sir,
Yeah.
You just said
Sir,
What are the lies? What are the lies?
I want my receipts. Girl, you can't have me edging here with no receipts.
weird terminology, but okay.
We need the receipt so we can return
Yeah.
the items.
Yes, Kumo.
Listen,
In order to
I'm
return
rich
this
and I want
defective
my
Cine
key.
Bear,
Get me
you
my
need to
key.
provide the receipt.
Yeah, you also need to return her within 30 days to the same store with the tag still attached. Get it fucking right. All right?
I don't think he, and I think he damaged it quite a lot. Like, I can very clearly see some emotional damage here.
Well,
I don't think we'll.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna take
Yeah.
this return.
No, we're not taking this
Yeah.
return. We can't take this. We're not.
No, sir. If you have a complaint, you better take it up to corporate. That's just our policy.
Take it up to
Yeah.
corporate, yes.
Yeah, Titan says I don't feel bad for Cindy at all, but Kumo isn't the guy to handle this debacle. And yes, he
Yeah.
isn't because he fucking simped for her and promised her the world and wasn't willing to deliver it. And
Yeah, exactly.
I don't blame him for not wanting to deliver it. She doesn't deserve the world. But he doesn't. But this is so fucking performative to try and get people off his back for being her knight in shining armor.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm actually,
Yeah.
despite what people think, or despite what I make people think, I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a very compassionate and empathetic
You're a
person.
very forgiving person.
Totally.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't need to say that if you actually were a compassionate and forgiving person. You wouldn't need to say that.
Yeah, I'm a forgiving person, but why the fuck did you go partner out with fucking just a rapist?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not even that good looking.
And
I
just like
mean, I've
everyone
seen
else,
him. He
I have a
isn't.
I haven't, so I wouldn't know.
Like actual. I
Yes,
haven't.
I'll send you to a picture later. It's not relevant. Play the fucking video.
tolerance,
Alright.
and you've surpassed that tolerance.
How's the stream,
And
by
you
the way,
know-
Chad? Is it doing alright?
It's astonishing to me.
It seems to be.
It
Yeah,
really
people are
isn't
talking
alright.
in chat.
You ran my patience thin without me even knowing. I don't know how I had to go nearly almost a month before I found out that you did this. All this talk about
Did
"Listen,
what?
I'm not gonna ditch you.
Did
No,
what?
I'm here as long
Did
like
what?
I'm here as long as you're like trying to better yourself. This, that, and the third. I'm gonna be here. You did this
I guess I
without
can
me
make
knowing,
chat bigger.
and then I find out.
And
I'm like,
what?
oh, wow.
Kumo,
what?
what did she
What
do?
did she do? Tell us!
Whoa.
Give
Tell
us the receipt!
thing. I'm British and I want my fucking tea.
Yeah. Show us the fucking evidence!
Yeah.
And for the last 2 days, I've been very conflicted about this confrontation. And you know what made this so much easier, Cindy? You know, ask what?
It cut
Ask
out,
what?
but
Okay, sorry. Do you know what makes this easier, Cindy? Because the last 2 days I've been like really conflicted about it. But you know how you made it easier?
oh,
You ducked and dodged us, and then you played the fucking victim about it. I don't feel any guilt now.
Because she didn't want to talk to you. I don't feel any guilt.
Yeah.
There was like a little doubt in my mind that maybe I could be charitable to you again. And you just fucking squandered that too.
Because she didn't want to talk to you because she was afraid of you acting like this.
Yeah. And then
Why-
her fears came true.
Like, why would she want to talk to you when you treat her like this?
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to talk to anybody if they treated me like this. I'm just saying.
Especially if they call another person that I'm talking to at the moment a rapist. First thing.
Yeah,
just
that
saying.
too. Like,
Yeah.
Kumo is fucking unhinged.
He really is. It's like, goddamn.
Like, sir, this is Wendy's.
Yeah, like people tried to say that Kumo was like insane from like the cutting situation, which like is a whole controversy of its own, and we're not going to get into that here.
Yeah, and it doesn't bear any
Oh.
relevance here.
Exactly,
so.
that too. It doesn't really bear any resemblance here. But now it's like you can't even deny it. Kumo just actually is unhinged.
So what do you have to say to me?
I don't think he needs to be put down, Jan. Let's not go
I
that
can't
far.
really think straight at the
Yeah,
moment.
no, I
I
wouldn't.
don't think I even have my thoughts in order. I know I'm upset.
Yeah,
Just,
Yeah.
you know what this reminds me of?
What does this remind you of?
What?
The Rosa call.
Honestly, yeah. It actually does. In a way,
Yeah, I
it is
can
like
see
when
it, not
Lio
gonna lie.
confronted Rosa.
Like I said, I'm not saying this because Cindy deserves sympathy. She doesn't.
No,
she
doesn't.
certainly
No,
doesn't.
absolutely not.
But she's
Yeah,
also
fuck her.
clearly not. She's clearly overwhelmed, and she's not bright. She isn't the brightest light bulb in the tackle box, but But Kumo's just going at her here in a performative way to make himself look good.
Pretty much exactly like Lio did when he was confronting Rosa on stream.
Yeah. I actually haven't heard the Rosa call, but I've like heard things about it.
The Rosa call?
It is like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend I care about about the people's feelings and that, but at the same time it's just a whole server of people bullying a retarded woman.
It's pretty fucked up. It's honestly pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but I can't pretend I care. Anyways, let's continue.
Let's go.
Do you think in the meantime Goblin could say her piece while you figure out how you want to say it?
Yeah.
All right, go on, Goblin.
I
Take
want-
the floor.
I want to bring up something because Simpleton brought it to me and Barry's attention, and we brought it up to Kumo, sort of, about Enno, and it's one of the things, like, you didn't really tell us this part, you had Enno read out the fucking rape comic in VC?
Oh my god, what is it with y'all and rape?
All right, here I pause it here because
Yeah, it's paused.
because what's going to happen here is with Goblin saying this is going to be just a spoiler alert. This is going to be the crux of why Kumo thinks is cutting off Cinny. The crux of why Kumo is cutting off Cinny here is because she made the 14-year-old read the rape comic to her, which by all means is awful.
Yeah, that's
by all
pretty
means
bad.
Is sexual misconduct.
Yes.
By all means is fucking irredeemable.
Yeah.
However, even if you remove that and that on its own, is it really any different from what was already known? She was constantly engaging in her fetishes with this 14-year-old. She had this 14-year-old to draw smut, not outright porn, but smut of her fantasies and fetishes. And overall was just gooning with this 14-year-old. It was group masturbation. So is it really does it really paint her in much worse of a light that she did this?
Yeah, like this
I don't think
in
it does.
particular.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, see, it's like this in particular being the catalyst for like, oh man, this is my breakup, when all this other shit she did was also really bad and horrible.
And already known.
Yeah, already very well known, like very public information.
But Kumo still defended her. So.
Yeah, he still defended her from all that. And then this is what his breaking point is.
I don't buy it.
I don't either. I honestly don't.
Let's see what his word is.
Yeah.
Like the dialogue.
She doesn't even think of it at
I
first
didn't-
either.
Like, I didn't think to mention it. It just didn't seem like a.
All the questions we were asking you about, you
She didn't think to mention it.
She didn't think to mention it.
Which I believe, because all it does is continue to make her look worse.
Yeah, it just further
It doesn't-
drives
it
home the
doesn't-
narrative that Cinny did these horrible things with a 14-year-old.
Yeah. That
she
Cindy committed
conducted
sexual
Yeah, I can say it now. Actually,
Yeah.
she committed sexual misconduct with a 14-year-old. There you go. I can say that now.
Yes,
There you go.
it
You can
doesn't
cuss
change.
now.
It does not change anything in my mind.
Yeah, really, it basically changes nothing whether or not she made them read the dialogue in this one comic, because she did all this other shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
About what was, like, damning and shit.
I mean, I didn't even think about it. It didn't even come across my mind.
I don't.
You know, I was
don't
thinking
blame
about-
her.
Asking you that
I don't
when
blame her for not coming across her mind. You don't have to pause it.
Oh yeah,
it was
okay.
coming out, because it was being brought up with the Pee-wee stuff, and that one person who was, like, schizophrenic that you knew when you were a minor yourself, too, that this was a thing you do. You'd ask anyone you share that comic with to read it. I was going to go on and ask you if you'd done that to Enno, but I didn't get a chance to because I was busy, and then you were also starting to judge us. But then I had Himpleton come up and ask me, hey, did you know about this? At least with Enno.
Yeah, I don't get why this is a big linchpin.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't like the ultimate catalyst that Kumo is portraying this as. It's just the cherry on top.
You'll see it. You'll see. He hasn't yet gotten to portraying it as such, but
okay.
I don't know. It's just like a.
Hey, Kumo, does knowing that fact change anything for you?
Yeah, quite a bit. Because that's, like, literally asking her to engage in your fetish.
which
was-
you already knew.
Yeah.
You already knew. It
Yeah.
doesn't change anything.
It really doesn't. Yeah, you knew damn well that like she was engaging in her like fetishes with the 14-year-old. Like
Yeah. Even without this, you knew damn well, and you still defended her.
Yeah.
You just said it was her autistic hyperfixation as a defense. Yeah, you defended her. So as
Yeah.
a defense.
Yeah, as a defense.
It's mostly just like being able to like hear what her reaction was.
Oh,
Like, the time.
okay. No, we're done. We're done.
Like
We're
that's the catalyst to make it like, oh man, we're breaking up now. We're done. Like that's the catalyst. It's not a catalyst. It's the cherry on top of the shit sundae. That's what it is. It's really just a cherry on top of the shit
Exactly.
sundae.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. That's so fucking coldly and clearly. Oh my god.
Is he like laughing like he's fucking?
Yes.
Oh my god, he is.
I am Kira.
Yeah, it's him laughing like, "Oh my god,
I can't believe this is happening. She actually did this.
she did the thing that everyone has been saying she was doing all along. I can't
Oh my
believe
I
it."
can't believe this. I am gonna be god of the new world.
I'm baffled.
You're baffled.
You know,
You asked her to read it, and you wanted her reaction. Do you know what that means?
Like I wanted to see if she liked it or not.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Oh my god, you can just hear him fake acting.
He's like, oh wow, oh my god, no. I can't believe this.
Quick, someone give this man an Oscar.
And I
Best
really
goddamn
bothered.
actor of 2024.
And the Oscar for best lead actor goes to Kumo.
Kumo, any words as you receive your Oscar? Any thank yous or anything?
Anyways, let's see what he says.
To dispute
Aw.
what your intentions might have been.
I just like getting feedback. I didn't
I
think.
like
I
getting
didn't think.
feedback during sex.
Not sex. No.
Well, you wanted feedback, and effectively, what is a sex act?
I didn't think it was like that.
having her read out a rape comic out loud.
And this is what I was talking about on like Twitter and shit. That recently I realized that everyone else was right for the wrong reasons.
It
I am-
took you this long?
It really it took you this long to realize that everyone else was right. Really.
But apparently for the wrong
my
reasons.
God.
Why were we wrong, Delta?
Why
Let's hear
were we
why
wrong?
Please, please do tell.
Why were we right for the wrong reasons? Is the fact that Cinny Bear's a fucking weirdo who did sexual misconduct with a 14-year-old not enough?
Yeah, no, is it not enough? Is this one cherry on top of the shit Sunday that everyone was telling him not enough until that cherry ended up there?
Yeah.
Said Jerry being her talking to Char.
No, the cherry
No.
was
That she made the 14-year-old read the like rape comic.
that
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh.
That was what he was like getting at her.
though in reality it probably was because she talked to Jar that put him off, and this is all just performative.
That probably was the real catalyst for Kumo going fucking full on like soap opera breakup type of deal. That probably
Yeah,
was the
let's
real
continue.
catalyst. Yeah, let's continue.
That you spoke to Jar, and I'm actually glad in hindsight, and I'm glad he made that terrible video.
See, he even
Not
brings
I
up
uploaded it
Jar.
before he-
Yeah, look at that. Even there you go. He's like, Jar, that metallic bastard. He tried to steal my girl.
Yeah, like, why bring up Jar in this context?
Why?
He could. And I'm glad that you didn't talk to me for the following 20 or 34 hours, because in that time I was able to digest your involvement in that call and really figure out what the fuck it was that you were saying and how you were acting. Because at first I had tunnel vision just fixated on Jar, and then it took me the rest of the day to hear you over.
Why
and
did he
over
have
and
tunnel
over.
vision
still
fixated
did.
on Jar?
Why
Why did he care so much about what Jar said? I wouldn't care what Jar said, and if I was pursuing Cinebear, which I would never, I love Cat very much.
Yeah.
But in this hypothetical, if I was pursuing Cinebear, I would be more. I would be more focused in defending what she said. What she said in the interview versus what Jar did, unless I viewed Jar as a romantic rival. Because if I did, then I would be tunnel visioned on Jar because he was trying to steal my girl.
Tried to steal my girl. That metallic
Steal your girl.
silver bastard.
That metal son of a bitch.
That metal son of a bitch.
It clicked with me. What the fuck is wrong with you? It clicked with me that what you were saying was not adjacent to what in that call was not adjacent to how you've been with us.
Yeah, Julia says, nah, no one cared what that say, that fraud of a bot. Apparently Kumo did.
He cared a lot because he saw her as a romantic rival.
He saw him as a romantic rival, yes.
Yeah, right. Fuck, I'm getting
Him,
pronouns mixed up.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's a robot. Does it fucking matter?
I mean, clearly someone's rod was bigger than the others. Just saying.
Just saying.
Kumo
You knew
is
something
very
wrong.
jealous of Jar.
Yes, very jealous.
And I actually came and told you that reflected very poorly on
He
you.
can just
I
build
didn't
himself a
realize.
better body.
I just didn't realize that it wasn't with the public it was going to reflect poorly with. It was with us, is how that was going to reflect poorly. Because no matter what you do, it's going to reflect poorly with the public. But the parts that were
Hope you guys are
problematic were
enjoying the
specifically
sound
things
of
that
the
I would care
rain.
about, and I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that because I was so focused on the guy I already didn't like. The guy that I was already concerned was going to try and do shit to you. Do you understand, Cinny, that you are in the perfect position for him to take advantage of you?
Yeah, he.
Why did you say
Well,
that to him?
Wait, wait, wait.
Why is he going on about Jar again?
Let
Why
me
is
let
he
me
going
run that
on
back.
about
Hold
Jar?
on.
And the guy that I was
And
already
Jar
concerned
being
was going to
rapist,
try and do
nevertheless.
shit to you. Do you understand, Cinny, that you are in the perfect position for him to take advantage of you?
You're in the perfect position for Jar to take advantage of you.
Yeah, why is he going
You're
on
the
about
perfect
Jar?
person
He
to tell
revealed
people
what
my
Cindy
work from you.
supposedly. He revealed what Cindy was supposedly lying about, and then he pivots back to Jar, as if he's not admitting that Jar is the real reason why he's so upset.
Yeah. It's
Simp.
what an absolute simp. And he's competing dude, fucking it's crazy to me that Cinny had simps competing for her. There was competition in simpage. How the fuck does that happen? I don't even know. Let's continue.
Guys,
Why would you say
guys,
no to
hear
him?
me out. Hear me
Yes,
out. What if we
yes.
just place bets on who Cinebear would go to romantically?
Neither at this point. They've
Well,
both
neither at
broken
this
up
point,
with it.
yeah. They fucking Jar just kind of dropped off the. Does he drop off the face of the earth? I don't know.
No,
What-
Kumo dropped off the face of the
Okay,
earth. We'll get
Kumo
to that.
dropped off the face of the earth. What happened to Jar?
Yeah.
Jar is fucked.
Jar's fucked. Okay, so they're
Yeah,
both
Jar-
fucked essentially.
We'll see. We'll get into that
in
in
multiple
about
different ways.
in like 3 minutes.
I didn't realize that.
Why would you say no to him, though? He was your savior. He gave you false hope. You were probably willing to do
Oh, did
anything,
you?
as long as it
Yeah,
didn't fix
so
your
did
career,
you.
weren't you?
Sir.
I guess I didn't realize just how bad it was yet.
Do you know do you understand the gravity of that? If you had met up with him, for example, which is probably something he would have pushed for if we let this continue. if you would have met up with him, do you understand who this guy
just continue.
is?
Well, I do now.
What do you think would have happened? Especially if we didn't know about it.
Probably really gross things.
And he cuts something.
He probably cut out like the description of what he thinks Jar would do if he were to actually meet up with Cinny.
Yes, because what he's probably said was incredibly libelous.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And the person editing this video probably knew,
fair.
like, okay, if this is actually out there, Jar could actually sue him.
Yeah, not that I imagine Jar would, but it would still be libelous.
Yeah, it would be.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, aside from all the
I didn't
rapist
hear that.
comments that he made about Jar.
Which are also...
Yes, but that could just be construed as an insult.
It could be, maybe.
True.
And because Jar's a public figure.
Yeah. But then, like, he says, like, oh, you know what he could have done to you? But then that can also kind of, like, be connected to
no,
the
we're
disarrangement.
not lawyers. Don't take this as legal advice.
But... Yeah, okay, we're not actually lawyers, though. So, like, any lawyers in the chat, please tell us.
Please, do
Not
tell.
like that. You didn't tell me any of that.
So
He's like a...
Yeah?
yes, you did need to tell her, Kumo. If you believe that he was and like I said, if Kumo believed that Jar would rape Cinny, you needed to include that in your warning.
Yes.
He's like a fucking weirdo.
Oh wow, it's like the nitty-gritty didn't really fucking matter because you were already warned about him.
Yes, the nitty-gritty matters when you're accusing someone of being a rapist.
Yeah.
I think the nitty-gritty matters immensely.
I think the nitty-gritty matters very, very much so. Yes.
But yeah, the rest of the call, like I said, we saw that Kumo affirmed that yes, talking to this minor, having this minor read this call is why I'm breaking up with you.
This is why.
This is why I'm breaking up with you. But okay, we're also talking about Jar first. The rest of this call is just him, like, hammering her down on the why did you talk with this minor, this 14-year-old about this, and him, like, framing this as this great revelation and this like she lied to him by not including it, and it's like it is very reminiscent of the Rosa call even more, and it's also very, very performative.
It's extremely performative.
Yeah. Also, side note, I'm going back in bed. I just need to put my fucking plate back downstairs and shit.
Alright,
cool.
Well, I think we've seen enough of this call.
Yeah, I think we get the point. Kumo's fucking unhinged. He's trying to, like, kind of Lyo convoy her, while at the same time doing this, like, grand breakup.
Yes, but not really. It's definitely not a breakup. Just like Cinny Bear and Birdie were never in a relationship.
Oh, Cinny and Birdie totally weren't in a relationship.
We're just really, really good friends and constantly groped each other and cuddled with each other and did sexual and Cinny wanted Birdie to sit on her face. Totally not in a relationship.
You know, friends! Alright, I believe this is the one that we're looking at right now, if that's correct.
It would be the folder called labeled Kumover, but yes, that is correct.
Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and share this with our lovely audience. And let me shrink chat so if, like, we come across any screenshots, we can actually read it. Okay.
So
what is this?
In response, someone named Flatly Talking made a video on the same call we watched. Kumo flagged it down, and he flagged it down for using his art in the thumbnail.
Wow, okay. So, alright, we're not using his art in the thumbnail anyway, so it should be fine.
Yeah, no. Kumo released the strike, but regardless of that, that was as you can see in the content ID, it said content used, untitled JPEG, content found, custom thumbnail, removal request issued by Kumo commentary. So Kumo Kumo is a false flagging fat ass.
Yes, he is a
Can't
false
say
flagging
the-
fat ass.
Hmm.
Can't say the other word
We can't say
anymore
the
on YouTube.
wrong word because YouTube's fucking gay.
Yes. Anyways, next.
Next one.
So actually, this is out of order
Okay.
for whatever reason. So go next again, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And then someone named Beckett, who is Cope and Seethe on YouTube, said, "Hey, is this legit?" and posted this. And
Yeah.
Kumo then replies with,
He has time. I did that a while ago.
and then back, since you're striking at randoms, you only care if you only care about these things when they happen to you. You don't care about them. Flatly never struck you. And then Kumo says,
Nope, Lem struck me, and I had no grounds to fucking dispute it. I don't care about them, because nobody fucking cared about it when it happened to me. I don't get what there is to argue about here. Where was this outrage when the exact same thing happened to me? When I was given 2 strikes to dispute?
I couldn't dispute.
That I
but
couldn't dispute,
Kumo
yeah.
Kumo is saying someone else struck him earlier in the month over the Cine Bear stuff, because for the same reason, and because of that, Kumo's saying he's justified in striking someone because someone else struck him. I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how it works. No one is
Yeah.
no one is justified in falsely copyright striking anyone.
But just because no one, and that's because you didn't get this outrage surrounding you, surrounding them when they did it to you, doesn't make it okay when you do it. In fact, since more eyes are on you, you making them fuck up like this makes you look even worse.
Yeah, that just makes you look even worse. Like after already like getting caught simping for Cine and then going fucking full weirdo Lio breakup on her.
Exactly. Anyways,
Beckett says.
Beckett then responds, "It's about having some basic principles regarding what others are doing. I've said this the whole year that using bad tactics is a bullshit, weak move. If you don't care about these things once the tide turns, then you're going to find yourself very alone. Take the strike down, I'm private, and apologize. This is a huge thing to fuck up, because it is. He's been exposed for simping, and now he took down a video critical of him for simping, and not over something so technical that it that makes it look like he didn't have any other means to take it down, so he did that. Coincidentally, that's how Zango uses the DMCA.
Yeah.
It's to silence things that he doesn't like. So,
Mm-hmm.
and Kumo then responds with,
Nah, I think I'll dig my heels on this one. I'm not gonna apologize for their own double standards. Yeah?
"Who's they?
Who is
It's not
they?
the person. It's not the person who struck, but whatever.
Yeah.
He struck. So."
Yeah. Yeah, there's only an outrage when it's someone they already don't like. If someone they don't like has done it to them, they're oddly fucking quiet. These principles mean fuck all to any of them, so why should they to me?
Who is they, for one? The they he's describing is the art commentary community, which is true. They're full of fucking hypocrites, but
That
you
is
shouldn't.
true.
But you shouldn't stoop to their level of bullshit morality that they don't have just to
Just to just to silence someone and justify doing
Yeah.
it. Like really, like just don't copyright strike people, and you'll
for
be
false reasons.
for false reasons. Yes, for false reasons. I should stress. If they're actually stealing your content, then go right ahead. But like, if you're just using the copyright system to silence people, then that's fucked, and you're only gonna make yourself look worse for it.
Yes. Anyways, next.
Next. Okay, and then actually
Oh,
next again.
Yeah. Next again.
There you go.
Next one more time.
There you go.
Because-
Okay.
And then this person pointed out that Kumo deleted his Twitter and YouTube account. If we go back now, his Twitter account
His
is
Twitter
gone,
account
and
is
his
gone, and his YouTube is gone.
yes. So he nuked his channel over this. And to be honest, that's probably the move, because I can't see him coming back from this, really. I can't see
Yeah.
him coming back from... I don't mean like in his life. He can certainly come back for this in life. But as Kumo commentaries, he's done. He's cooked. This will forever be held over his head.
Yeah, if he comes back as Kumo, like he's never gonna like earn anyone's respect again. Like for simping over Cinny, and then like turning your back because oh your reputation was going downhill, and also Jar was Jar was also simping for her, and then also false copyright striking somebody
Yep.
that was talking about it. Yeah.
Anyways, is there any more? Did you include that one screenshot that I sent last minute, or?
Was it the Dylan one?
Yes, it was the Dylan one.
Okay, I don't know if I can show that one because I'd have to censor it, and I didn't really have time to censor it.
Well, who cares? You can censor it in post.
Okay, taking a bit of a risk here, but alright, we can do it, but only because it is actually very funny.
It is extremely funny.
Yeah, y'all are gonna love this.
Okay, alright, let me go ahead and share this with you guys, and then share this with the lovely audience.
Yes, do that.
Alright, well, here we go.
So, Dylan fucking Thomas, who who both you and I, Delta, have covered, and you and I, Udon, have covered, tried to worm his way into the Lyo convoy detractors months ago. And because of that, he obviously got in contact with Kumo. So, and here's Dylan confronting him. And you can be Dylan, I'll be Kumo.
Alright, okay. Hey.
What?
Why are defending the Cinny person? Not gonna lie, kinda cringe.
Okay, friend, you can kill yourself and make sure you choose the most painful way to do it. I haven't defended Cinny, lie. And I hope you get gang raped by a pack of rabid neighbors, you insufferable, retarded Jew.
And, what the heck? And with that, I'm getting this off the screen as soon as possible.
Yes.
Because holy cow. What the actual hell?
I don't know what Dylan thought he would achieve there.
Yeah. Like, I think both parties in this case were kind of like, just like, this is fucking weird. First of all, yeah, what the hell was Dylan doing? Thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna get something out of this when no one respects him already. Like,
yep.
No one's respected him. I think even before, like
2 years since his downfall.
Yeah, I think people stopped respecting him even before, like, Rogue fucking annihilated him.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's been a fucking long time since he had respect, and he thought he could do something here, and it just he got that response, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, just that kind of response. Of course, like of course he would get like responded aggressively, but like holy shit, to this extent, it's like mad.
Honestly, I would say it's fucking deserved because fuck Dylan.
Yes, and also I will say fucking Kumo's fascination with rape is kind of. Oh no, Chief, kind of sus.
Yeah, it is kind of sus.
That is kind of sus, honestly.
Anyways, though, now that it's finally Kumo over, chat.
It is Kumo over, ladies and gentlemen.
It is time to get into Jar.
Not a Jar, Jar. Just the robot.
I'm sure. So after we last left off with Jar, he went on a call with Chud Logic. Chud Logic absolutely BTFO'd him, humiliated him completely, and now he's kind of lost. So he would go and talk to a bunch of random small commentary channels. And if he came to us, I would tell him to go fuck himself because he ruined any chance of us interviewing Cinny. So fuck you, Jar.
Yeah,
fuck you,
go
you
fuck
piece
yourself.
of shit.
Just a robot.
Yeah,
I hope you get made into actual jars.
Fuck yourself, just a retard.
Okay. Counter argument. It would be pretty funny if we actually did interview Jar.
Yeah, it would be funny.
It would actually be kind of funny. Just so then we could say fuck you to his face and say, like, hey, fuck you, you ruined our chance of interviewing Cinny.
Yeah.
I
We
can
wouldn't have
finally
been
call him
sympathetic
Kumo.
to her whatsoever.
No, absolutely not. Nuh-uh.
That was a pipe dream that died when Jar fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anyways, though, we have a bunch of clips from a YouTuber. Oh no, not
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, alright.
Oh.
Clips. When you said clips,
Mags.
I'm like, oh, yes.
They're mags.
They're mags! They're mags!
But yeah, we have a bunch of clips from a call between Jar and this person called Himpleton.
Alright, let's see here.
That the call that Himpleton leaked. So
Ooh.
Alright, let's see here. What do we got going on here? Let me go ahead. Let me then also get the kind of doc put into the same tab, just so that way I can more easily load these clips. Scuffed stream, ladies
they're
and gentlemen.
mags.
Yes. They're mags.
Mags.
Okay. Alright, let me share this with...
What I failed to take into
you. Hold on a second. Let me share this with you two.
Go work on it.
I'm working on it, and then let me share this with our lovely audience. Once again.
Okay, so this is Jar's initial statement to I'm just gonna call him Himp.
Himp? Why?
Yeah, this is his first statement.
Okay.
I failed to take into account was that Cine has done this multiple times, and I was going to go through, like, let my roommate look through my video because he was on a business trip and he just got home, but my video got leaked. I panicked and I uploaded the video, and then I didn't know what to do. And then my messages with her got leaked, and it really does look like I'm hitting on her, but I swear I joke around like that all the time. I'm gathering the evidence to show that I always say.
Yeah?
What did you want to say,
will-
Uda?
I was gonna say if like a video that isn't like completely finished or is like super fucking scuffed got leaked, first thing I won't do is automatically upload said video on my channel to the public.
Yep, but so what? Yeah, and what Jar is saying here is because Kumo leaked his unfinished video, he basically got stapled together the rest of it to make it somewhat presentable and released it, which was fucking the worst decision he could have made.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. What I would have done is, actually finish it properly despite the leaks. Like Valve, they finished Half-Life 2 even after the beta was leaked,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the leaked video and the final video weren't that fucking different. But that's because he got out the final video shortly after. Maybe if he had more time, he would have put together something better. But I doubt it because he was simping for her.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been. I still think Jar would have probably been like annihilated. At least.
Yeah, and he's also saying that he was always going to send the chicken. He never was going to actually send his cock.
I gotcha. Still though, that's fucking weird to say.
Yeah.
Also, you need to never mind, it's working.
Yeah, no, it's...
Anyways, next mag.
Next mag. Let me load it up onto the stream.
It's a fucking clip, not a mag!
Anyways, though, Himp then points out something, and I'll let him say it in his own words. But Himp points out something interesting.
Yes?
When you say that, like, you want to see my cock thing, there is... I mean, it could have literally been 5 seconds and then the minute turned, but it shows on the messages that there was a minute between you saying that and sending the picture. And, like,
I know.
Okay.
I know. Because, like, first time I did that was actually with Spockter. I said, hey, check your DMs while we were in a group chat. And then I said... And he saw the message, and I said, you want to see it? And he shook his head, and then I sent him the picture, and he went, oh, okay. You're a funny guy.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I guess, like, again, not my thing that I believe, but, like, I think some people will probably be like, oh, yeah, he was waiting for her to respond, and then when he saw that she didn't, then he like made it the chicken picture. You know what I mean?
I know.
When you say that, like,
All right, there we
there's some-
go. So what for
Yeah.
reference, Hemp has said that he was being overly nice to Jar in order to try and extract information. Something I've called trolling for information before. But what he pointed out was that there was an entire minute between him. There was a minute in Discord between him saying, "Hey, want to see my cock?" and then sending the chicken, and then basically seeing if she and people and what him is implying that people will say that he was testing the waters to see if she was receptive, and if she was receptive, he would actually send his penis.
Like,
And if not, he would send the chicken. But because she didn't respond, he sent the chicken.
yeah. But then he says that like he pulled this same joke with Spocter essentially.
Yes, and that's his defense, that he does it with everyone, like, which isn't a good thing to do. I mean,
Yeah,
you'd
no.
certainly get. You'd certainly be sent to HR if you messaged your colleague with, "Hey, you want to see my cock?" and sent the chicken. You'd definitely get written up for that.
Yeah, no, like only like
but-
the closest of friends, like that you already know are like comfortable with weird jokes like that would be okay with a joke like that.
Yes, definitely.
Cinnamon said in chat, his sex jokes are same level of Husband Hotel or Hell of a Boss, be equally unfunny and bad.
Yes. Anyways,
Honestly, yeah.
and what Hemp doesn't include is there was an entire minute after that with Cindy not even responding. There's a few minutes after that with Cindy not even responding. Then, where he then just continued the conversation before he interrupted it with the cock. So, anyways, next
magazine. All right, let's see here.
And here's him stating his
The main thing I want
intent.
Yes.
to debunk is that I'm a simping for Cinny. That's the main thing I want to go over. Because me and my girlfriend talked about this. She's like, I know how you joke, and you've received multiple warnings about like this that eventually is going to come back and bite you in the ass. And yeah, she's 100% right about that.
So
Yeah.
So Jar has been warned about this behavior before, and he still did it. Interesting.
Huh.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's like I've been told that I shouldn't do this and that it would bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
for the most part, is understanding.
Oh yeah, she is upset about the situation, but she's going to stay with
I wonder
me.
why.
I wonder why.
And out of all the L's I could have taken, that was the one I was most worried about. But since she's staying with me, I'm just so happy. The main thing I want to do.
Yeah.
All right. And so he's saying, yeah, I want to debunk that I was simping for her. All right. Well, let's see what he has to say in the next mag.
In the next mag, let us see what he has to say in the next mag. Is this okay? No, it's this one.
No, it's actually no. Let's go. Skip one section down.
This one,
and then we'll go back. Yeah, and then we'll go back to the sleepy time calls.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
And I've heard that I might have said, like, oh, you are my type. And I was like, fuck, did I say that? I'm questioning if I did say that in the last call I had with her or not. But if I did, I definitely, I'm like 90% sure I followed up with, but I have a girlfriend and she's...
Sure. Yeah. Sure. You
Okay,
can't remember
buddy.
you can't remember if I've said this, but at the same time, if I did say this, I'm 90% sure I would append it like, oh, I have a girlfriend and I love my girlfriend and my girlfriend. Yeah, no, that's not what you would say.
I don't believe that for even a second. I'll believe that when pigs fly.
Triangle to a love square.
And then we don't need to hear the rest of it because I just described what he's gonna say. But
Yeah, alright.
then the next mag in this grouping.
Yes, would it be this one?
Yes, and this is from the Chud Logic stream.
Okay, alright.
Where he...
In the course of pursuing this story, you spoke to Cinebear, and you developed some sort of attraction or interest in them beyond the purely professional one. This has then led you to frame the video in a certain way, and this is the architect now of your pain. This connection that you've made, this non-disclosed connection, which is a complete conflict of interest and should never have happened.
Get ass.
What say you?
I have no romantic interest. I'm
Okay.
very friendly with the way I talk. I can show the logs I've had with other people if they'll give me permission. But I'm very friendly. I have a girlfriend. I have no sexual interest in Cine at all.
But you do, okay,
actually,
let's say
no,
that.
Wait.
No.
Wait, hold on. What was that again? Let me run that back.
He says he has no interest in Cine.
Yes.
And then
At all.
But you do,
okay,
let's say that. Go on.
No, actually, I want to take no. Okay. Maybe I do have sexual interest in Cine. I mean, I'm a straight guy.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! The robot has a roboner for Cinebear.
But yeah, run it back.
Let me run that back. Yes, okay. Okay.
Go on.
No, actually, I want to take no. Okay. Maybe I do have sexual interest in Cine. I mean, I'm a straight guy. Come on. So I'm gonna walk back on that. But
I'm a straight
look, man. Just because straight people aren't gonna just fucking try to go for every woman that they just see.
Yeah.
No,
but here's the thing: Jar didn't see how she looked. He didn't know how she looked, and he's saying he had a sexual attraction to her.
You know what he had a sexual attraction to? He had a sexual attraction to her avatar. I mean, he just couldn't resist those fucking jeans. He could not resist those jeans.
Definitely not those succulent Japanese jeans.
By the way, my jeans are better. I'm just gonna say that right now. My jeans are better.
But yeah,
what are the jeans?
Yeah, no, like, dude, I am a straight guy. I'm not attracted to fucking every woman I meet. Definitely not. And I would sure as hell not admit that I would be attracted to someone when I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah, same here. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I'm like so simping for like this other girl, you know?
I mean, I may like surface level compliment a female, but I wouldn't say like, oh, I'm attracted to you.
Surface level compliment a female.
Yes, I know.
There's your Zango reference for the moment.
But yeah, nothing more. But yeah, Jarsh is straight out saying that he was sexually attracted to Cinebear. Like, dude,
seriously, bro, my guy. Like, you have a girlfriend. Why would you blatantly fucking admit that on stream? Like, now you're fucking. I'm surprised did she break up with Jar?
No, she did not.
I'm shocked as hell. How the fuck is she still with him?
The story is.
Yeah, okay. Please elaborate, Pineapple. Please, I want to know the story.
The story is still very much developing, so I don't know. But from the information I have currently with me today, she is still with him.
Holy shit!
Wait, before anything else,
yes,
I would like to say this: Jar's girlfriend, if you're out there somewhere, please do better. You can do better.
Honestly, yeah, you can do way better than a goddamn robot.
100 billion million %. Anyways, next mag.
All right, next magazine. Let's fucking do this. Let me see here. All right.
Okay,
which one are we
so
doing now?
one up the first sleepy time call.
All right, let's see this.
Oh?
So this is his explanation of the sleepy time calls.
The sleepy time calls. Please elaborate to the audience what the sleepy time calls were.
The sleepy time calls is what Chud Logic called Jar's Jar's propensity to ask Cinebear to call him while he's trying to fall asleep.
That's that's the kind of thing you do with your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
I wouldn't do that with my girlfriend because she's fucking one town over. If I wanted to, I'd just break into her house and sleep. Love you, Cat.
See, my situation's different. My girlfriend lives across the fucking world. So, I mean, that's kind of my only option at this moment.
Honestly, my situation is just the same as Delta's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Pineapple, why the fuck are you the lucky one?
Yeah, come on. How come your girlfriend is close to you? I'm jealous.
Because I date within my immediate area.
Good for you. Good for you. All right. Anyways, let's look at the magazine already.
I wanted to also bring on my roommate so he can explain that he was off on a business trip, and sometimes I need someone to talk to me for just a couple of minutes so I can pass out, and he wasn't home. Like, that's a weird thing about me. I just have the worst, like, problem.
Okay.
So he's saying because his roommate wasn't there, he needed to there to be his sleepy time buddy. He needed Cinebear to be his sleepy time buddy.
Okay, first of all, why Cinebear? If you need a sleepy time buddy, why her?
I don't know. If I remember correctly, I don't. Yes.
Yeah, he could have literally just fucking talked to his girlfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah, like what?
Jar's girlfriend, you can do better. You can do better.
Yo, oh my god! I'm raising my mic for this. I will literally. Oh my god, Jar's girlfriend. I will literally help matchmake you to do better. I swear, God.
No, Cat, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, no. And if Wilma sees this, you have nothing to worry about either. I still love you, Wilma. Mama. All right.
And I still love my hubby, Rocks and Stones.
Nice.
Anyways.
All right.
Anyways, though, I think in the next mag, he explains.
All right, let me see here. I think, can we just do the audio, or do we want to show his face?
We can just do the audio.
We're also just shooting the shit, just chatting about stuff. And it mostly happened because my roommate was on his trip, and I just need someone to talk to for a few minutes so I can pass out. And yeah, I mean, I almost called someone else as well, but what I did was incredibly unprofessional, incredibly stupid. It's not a romantic thing at all.
Sure, it's not a romantic thing.
Nicotine addiction keeping me from falling asleep.
Dude, this guy is addicted to so much shit. He's addicted to fucking Adderall and nicotine, which is found in tobacco and like vapes and shit.
Yeah, cigarettes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's addicted to fucking ketamine at this point.
Oh my god. Just the robot overdoses on
and he's
ketamine
also on
dies.
sleeping pills. He's also on sleeping pills. I don't know if that's included here, and he mentioned it in his call.
Wait. If he's addicted to sleeping pills, why the fuck does he need a sleeping buddy?
Well, I don't know if he's addicted to sleeping pills, but he said he's on sleeping pills.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm like poking a hole in that logic.
Yeah, I don't know why he needs a sleepy time buddy if he is addicted to is on sleeping pills.
Yeah, I mean, because like every working man at this point that like doesn't have a conventional sleep schedule needs sleeping pills. I need fucking melatonin.
Yeah.
Well, when you say sleeping pills, you don't really talk about melatonin gummies. You're thinking like the hard stuff.
Oh, like the really hard shit.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right. Anyways, rest of the
if I don't talk to someone, I look at a screen. If I look at a screen, it wakes me up. And like I need total darkness. I even have like blackout curtains and all that. And I can understand how people got the wrong idea from those. The problem is I have none of them recorded because they were all on mobile. I can only record stuff on my PC, not on my mobile device.
Yeah.
One, why would you record sleepy time calls in the first place?
Yeah.
Why? Jar is just so fucking content brained that he has to record every fucking call he has that he can.
Goddamn, no kidding. Like, does he really have to? Like, there's some. I know there's some states where like that's actually straight up illegal without the other party's consent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But moreover though, it's just why do you need to record every call you get into? I mean, I get recording certain calls with certain people, but he seems like he records every single call he can with everyone in case they backstab him at some point.
That is fucking like, that's very paranoid and, like you said, very content brained.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways, though, we got our
Next
explanations in a
magazine.
sleepy time.
Yeah, we got our explanations. Okay.
Anyways, it's the big group.
Okay, so this one. All right. First magazine for this one. Let's see here.
Do you stand by? Like, do you really stand by any of the stuff that you said in that video?
Oh yeah, I mean, other people, like even Chud, agreed with some of my points.
Sure. What would you still stand by, do you think?
Okay, I don't think dictionary definition wise it was grooming.
Okay.
Like I don't think what she
That's
did was
true.
grooming. Like when I think of grooming, I think of
That is very debatable, but
like
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. He engaged in sexual misconduct. Not he. She engaged.
Yeah, Cinny.
Cinny Bear engaged in sexual misconduct with a minor. It is no less serious than if it was just if it was grooming.
Exactly. Yes, this is still like very serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Continue though.
someone trying to get with the child or get nudes from the child or something else. I don't think it's grooming, and I think it's dumb when people say, "Oh, well, there's multiple different definitions of grooming, like grooming someone in a position of power." It's like
That's a dumb
stand by-
response.
Yeah.
That's not what. That's what. He's directly like fucking quoting Chud in trying to explain when Chud was trying to explain what grooming was to him, because grooming in itself it is just means in the context of between humans is conditioning someone for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say if there was any intent behind it, Cinny Bear was conditioning the 14-year-old to engage with her sexual shit, her sexual fetishes, and all of that.
Yeah, and
You
by
could
that
make the
definition,
argument-
that would be grooming.
Yes, you can make the argument that it is, but it requires intent. However, I do not care if it is definition of grooming, because what Cinny Bear did was sexual misconduct with a minor.
Yeah, like regardless of intent, that's still bad. That's still really bad.
It is not just really bad; it's fucking deplorable and egregious.
Irredeemable.
And at the very least, if she's not going to face any legal repercussions, which I believe she should, and I believe there's laws on the books that could book her, but because of all this media storm, which isn't our fault, we're just covering the covering of the covering.
Yes.
But because of the media storm started with Birdie, that instead of what Birdie could have done is take this information and gone to the police.
Yes, that's what Birdie should have done in the first place. Why like if this is really something like if you really want Cindy in jail, why take this far? And if you had the direct evidence to be able to do it, yeah? What's up?
I mean, with Zango, we fucking gave the information directly to the FBI that he fucking initiated contact with to try and fucking lie to them about you. So.
Yeah, exactly. We yeah.
So it's not. Mm-hmm. So it's not like we didn't go to the authorities about this.
Yeah, because we
and
did.
With Laura, I went to the fucking authorities with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, Birdie only just published it all online without trying to contact police.
Yes, while making a shitty video and doing so.
Yeah. Anyways, next mag.
Yes.
All right, next mag. Okay.
I don't want the word grooming to be watered down because I think it's a very serious thing and a very serious allegation. The problem, though, is what City did is so categorically over the top inappropriate.
That's an understatement.
That is the understatement of the decade.
It's hard to not call it grooming, and I can understand why people called it grooming, and I should have been way harsher on Cinny. That's like my biggest issue. It's just
Yes, you should have.
Yes.
I never said what she did was okay, but I
Right.
really should have been harsher in my words. Like there, it's hard to find a word that's between inappropriate and grooming. It's hard to find like a middle ground there.
That's a stupid dichotomy, because grooming is a specific act. What Cindy did was sexual misconduct with a minor, which is when what she did would be just as bad if she had intent behind it as if she didn't, or not.
Yeah. Like we said, regardless of intent, this is still abhorrent.
Exactly. It is fucking abhorrent, and I am like, it's not like, oh, what she did fall in the middle of just being inappropriate. And
No, it's very
and
inappropriate.
Grooming. And grooming. It is on par with grooming, even if it isn't the textbook definition of grooming, and it should be treated as such. And the fact that he is so darn set on trying to argue as if the word grooming applies misses the entire point. She engaged in sexual misconduct with a minor. She probably scarred this minor in ways that will
affect them for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's nothing that can be done about it now other than restorative justice, and if that would even be done. Yet we have just a retard here arguing, oh, maybe she didn't technically groom, even though she did this bad thing. It wasn't technically grooming, guys. Like, that matters.
It's still, yeah. Could not have said it better myself. Honestly, could not have said it better myself. With all that being said, next mag.
Yeah.
All right.
When I was 14,
Okay. Yeah, come on, video.
When I was 14, I watched Berserk 1997 as a kid, and that's Game of Thrones but anime. It is a show full of bloodshed
This
and rape.
goes
and
somewhere, I promise.
Yeah.
I'm just dumbfounded when people, I don't know, maybe I'm just being stupid, but like when people say, but think of the children, I'm like, do you guys forget what you grew up with when you were 14? Like, I don't know, but maybe I'm being stupid.
Yeah, there's
When I was
for a fucking reason.
When I was 14, I went to 4chan for the first time. Not only did I see like extremely unsettling imagery,
I found out about AO3.
it led me down a rabbit hole of Nazism. Yes, certain. Just because kids stumble upon stuff they shouldn't be seeing doesn't make it okay. And I'm not saying, oh, you should censor the internet or you shouldn't, but because of me, but you shouldn't let kids on the internet, and you
you just shouldn't let kids on the internet.
And you should heavily monitor what they're watching on the internet.
Yeah. I guarantee you, like a lot of the stuff that I watched as a kid probably messed me up a bit growing up.
Yeah, Jar saying he watched the Game of Thrones of anime, but also he's gone on record saying he grew up in a repressive, young Earth creationist household. And I'm not going to speak on the religious, but it's clear that was the one aspect his mother missed and just let him watch this stuff. And like I said, parents can't cover everything, but they do need to know what is out there and what to effectively block.
Exactly. Yeah, they need.
That's why people make moral outrage about think of the children, because not every parent is equipped with the tools to police their children. It's unfortunate, and sometimes it's out of neglect, but sometimes it's just out of not knowing how to work the dang thing. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not like Pineapple said. That's not to say, oh, the internet should be censored. It's more so like you said, children should be monitored heavily. And, like, parents should monitor their children and what they're doing on the internet.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because Cindy was allowed unfettered internet access that this behavior that she's repeating was normalized to her.
Yeah, exactly. All right, continue the mag or next mag?
Yes, continue the mag.
Personally, I would never send a 14-year-old with circa 1997. I wouldn't do that. But
Sure.
at the same time, I don't think I was scarred as a kid for seeing that anime. Or who knows, maybe it fucked me up. Maybe that's how I ended up the way I
Remember
did.
this.
Oh yeah.
Remember this. Anyways, next mag.
Remember it,
All right, next mag. Okay, let me see here.
While the next mag plays, I'm just gonna like throw out my coffee cup real
All right.
quick. So
Okay.
ready.
Okay, coffee
I
drunk.
remember you saying in the chat interview that you didn't end up actually looking at all the logs.
Yes. So
Well, so I'll
I
get
can
my
explain
take
that.
in just a second, but like at first I do want to
Okay.
hear what all you did and didn't look at, like in terms of the logs.
Well, I need to admit to something. I'm highly dyslexic. Like, I have one of the worst
Yeah,
cases of
fair enough.
dyslexia. And that's why I was waiting for my roommate to come home so he could, like, help me read through the logs because he's a lot better at reading than I am. I asked my girlfriend and she was like, I don't want to look at those. And even then, even on the Chud stream, he didn't go over what was said in the logs with me. And I'm just confused because, like,
I remember you saying in the chat interview.
So
that
Jar
you-
is readily admitting here that he did not read the logs. The big logs that Cinebear dropped is what he's specifically referring to, which here's the thing. Cinebear dropped them before before Jar made the video. And Jar was already shipping around the almost finished state of the video to various people, which is how Kumo got it and leaked it. And the state that it was in was very much defending Cinebear.
Okay.
So he made this video that was almost completely if he didn't receive pushback in his own words. I know I read that. I didn't read that. I heard him say that to Lio. That's not included in this, but
Okay.
other Lio stuff. He would have released it as is, as he did. So, in other words, he's saying he didn't read, and though he had intentions on reading, he was going to be perfectly fine with putting it out as is.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder. I wonder why his reputation is not glowing anymore.
Yep.
I wonder why.
Anyways, next mag.
Next mag. Let's see. Next mag.
I know that you didn't read the whole doc, but did you get to the end of that doc?
what happened?
second
No. No.
Okay.
What happened at the
Okay.
end?
Well, so the ending is pages on pages of a rape comic that Cindy made.
Oh, no. I did get to that part. Like, I did, yes. And,
Okay.
well, I think it was very, very bad for her to send that. When I found out that the worst parts of that comic she censored out herself, I thought, wow, that actually makes her look a lot better.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
It's
No.
not.
Even if it's censored, like, what is happening in the comic is still happening in the comic.
Yes.
Like at that point, you literally have to just be like, no, just don't send it at all. Just don't.
Yes, but Cindy was desperate for a masturbation buddy, so that's why she sent it.
She had fucking a robot and an insane anime weirdo.
Wait. No, she didn't. It's only because she sent to a 14-year-old that she had a robot and an insane person. She wouldn't have either if it wasn't for that.
Oh my god, you're right, actually. Holy shit. Damn. So by doing this abhorrent thing, she inadvertently attracted 2 other men.
Yes,
Oh,
she did,
God.
2 adult men.
Oh, that's fuck. Man, alright? Man. Just man. Mankind. Mankind. And I guess also, well, man-made robots, right? That counts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyways,
Next
continue
mag, or continue this.
No, not. There's a funny part at the end.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, I made a mistake. I opened up YouTube and I saw, oh, my subs are going down fast.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Concerned about.
You're not like getting like all the tomatoes in the world just being thrown at you. Also, hold on. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, get rid of this.
There you go. All the fucking tomatoes in the world are being thrown at you. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah, anyways, next mag.
Next mag. For real this time. Okay. Alright.
Again, watched Berserk. I watched Berserk 1997 when I was 14, but I found that on my own. Cine sent someone this comic, and I was just thinking to myself, this is an optics nightmare, but at the same time, I still don't
Yes?
No, wait, continue playing it.
think this is grooming, especially when I found out she's censored the worst
So
part. Now,
his first thought was, this is an optic nightmare that she said, not, what the fuck is wrong with you? It was, oh, this is an optics nightmare. Not,
what the fuck is she doing?
What the fuck is wrong with her?
Yeah. Like, why was that not your first immediate response? Like, what?
Because he was thinking with his dick.
His robocock.
You're good with these robot puns.
Oh my god. Okay. Next mag.
Yes.
Where the fuck did I leave off? Was it this one? No, it was the next one.
Yes.
Here it is. Okay. Okay.
but at the same time, that's not a good thing. Even if you censored a porn, it's better that you censor it than not.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
But it's still
Is
not
it
a good
really?
thing to send.
Is
at
it
all.
really though?
It's
I
not
mean,
any
sure.
better.
Here's the thing. Here's the context where it's better. If you censor it in order to have it distributed in the public for like criticism or something like that. Like how we censor shit that the degenerate shit Zango makes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when it's a better thing to censor it than not. Not when Cinebear sends her rape comic for a 14-year-old to read and for them to mutually goon over.
Yeah, the two very different situations.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was censored. It was sent with intent of being group masturbation.
Yes, exactly. Okay, next mag. There we go.
At least you recognize it's wrong.
Yeah,
to do,
but like it's not any better in that context.
No,
Alright.
this was the same one.
Oh, this one? And this one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, wait. Oh, I made a mistake, but they overlap. But play this.
Okay.
But at the same time, that's not a good thing. Even if you censored a porn, it's better that you censor it than not.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
But it's still not a good thing to send at all, especially to someone that young when you're that old.
No shit.
No shit.
At the same time, I think about what Cine drew when she was 14 and how people encouraged her to make animations like this when she was 14. And sometimes I think I can understand her perspective as to why she thought this is okay. Like, if you were encouraged to do this when you're 14, you're probably going to do the same thing. And
Not
I
if
wish-
you have impulse control.
Yeah, not
if
if
you
you
are.
have impulse control.
Not if you're not a sex addict with no impulse control. I mean, Cine had 500,000 subscribers, and I guarantee at least 10% of those were adults, if not more.
Yeah.
She could have gone after any of those people.
Yeah. Even though usually the motto is "Don't fuck your fans," but I mean, it
Yes.
still would have been a better outcome than this.
Yes.
All right, next mag.
Yes.
That would be this one. Here we go.
And so I do just want to bring up a couple of pieces of context to see if this not changes your mind to think it's grooming, but changes your mind at all on kind of your opinions of it. So, like, first of all, with the rape comic, in different calls, Cine got, to read that out loud, read some of the panels out loud.
Yeah.
Does that change anything for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it depends. Like, I'm assuming that she read it out loud where minors were present.
Well, Eno was the one reading it out loud. Cine got
my
Eno
fucking-
to read it out loud
Oh.
in call together.
Oh my god. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yep.
That I did.
Again,
Oh,
wasn't that
God.
like common knowledge?
No, it was not. That specific thing wasn't common
Oh,
knowledge.
okay, it wasn't common
But-
knowledge. Okay.
But regardless, it doesn't fucking change anything. And
yeah,
Julius-
she still committed sexual misconduct around a 14-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, no, Julius, it wasn't lied. It was actually censored.
Yeah, it was actually censored. Like,
But yeah, it doesn't change anything. It just further confirms it.
mm-hmm. Jar Armstrong. Oh my god, I did not realize. I have no idea what he's referencing there, but that is funny.
Anyways, next.
Next
Mag.
mag. They're mags.
And in total,
That
I mean, they
is-
had around 20 hours of phone calls, and almost all of them were dedicated to
That's
talking about that sexual
that's impressive. 20 hours of fucking rape comic readings.
Jesus Christ almighty. 20 hours of that? How the
Yeah.
fuck?
Udon, are you back with your coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay, cool.
I mean, I've been back this whole time. It's just
You shouldn't say
It's
anything.
hitting you. It's hitting you how, like,
How,
Yeah.
like, how, like, crazy this is. How, yeah.
the jar situation is crazy.
The jar situation is insane. I know.
old.
Okay, let me go. Oh, hello.
You accidentally deleted the.
Let
mag.
me reload the mag. Let me reload the mag real quick. Hello, come on, please load. What are you doing?
And in
There
total,
you
I
go,
mean, they
okay.
had around 20 hours of phone calls, and almost all of them were dedicated to like.
Yeah, that completely changes everything.
No, it
You-
doesn't.
No, it really doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. She still fucking did all this. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
sure you have more, but like, I think.
I mean, the
that's
fact that there's 20 hours worth is kind of fucking crazy, but, like, still doesn't change anything.
enough.
Yeah, we already knew
Case
this.
Closed. That's no,
Yeah.
you don't. How much
Nope.
of a coomer do you have to be to like risk your reputation over something like this? And now I'm
You would know, Jar. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would know. We'll
starting
get
to
to that.
think. Like, I did not hear those calls. Did someone play those calls?
And
No, it's because they inferred them from the messages that happened during the calls.
Hmm.
So that's how that was gathered. Anyways, next mag.
Next mag.
I believe it's the second to last one.
Yeah, second to last one. Mm-hmm.
so that was the thing. Nobody has access to the calls themselves, but what we do know is they're during several parts of the calls, Cinny, because Jack was sleeping, Cinny would be texting and like saying what to do and like kind of like talking about the different things.
Okay, you know what? I actually, that actually does completely change my perspective. I actually do think that's grooming.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Not wrong.
why is it suddenly all bad that Cinny is a groomer now and not just a purveyor of not just engaging in sexual misconduct with a minor? What changes? The only thing that changes in this is if she's a groomer is that she did this with intent rather than out of impulse, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, like we've been saying this whole stream, regardless of intent, what Cinny did was fucking abhorrent.
There are cases where intent absolutely matters. Hell, there's even cases in sexual shit that matters. But what Cinny did was so egregious, it doesn't matter what her intent was, because
Yeah, exactly.
she went so off the deep end that it's just unforgivable.
Yeah, precisely. Anyways, final mag of this part.
Of this section, yeah.
I think it's common to have a rape fetish, but not at 11. Like,
No,
don't get me
exactly.
wrong. I developed a gender bend fetish at like 7 or 8, but that's because I watched Ranma 1/2.
All right, pause it.
Yeah?
What?
So, because you watched Rom 1/2, the original, not the new series that's being made, but you might know what that is, Udon, but I don't really
I
know.
know what it is.
Besides a bunch of transsexuals latching onto it, but this is why you need to police what your kids watch. No, not that I particular, not from what I've heard about that show. It's not that. It's not actually that bad, but this is why you need to take and consider what your kids are watching and what they absorb, because they can pick up fetishes from a lot of sources.
Yeah, they can pick that up from
How-
seemingly very innocuous
Oh.
things.
My question is how a gender bent fetish has to do with him defending Cindy Bear.
He just went into this. He just went into this. Which is why I just included it to bookend this section.
Yeah.
Because he's about to mention.
All right.
Play
And
it.
it developed early on, but like, I did develop a rape fetish from watching Berserk, and
Oh no.
at 11, like,
Just a rapist confirmed.
Just a rapist confirmed. Not actually, but he
Yeah,
just
no.
fantasizes about it.
No, but this is exactly why you need to monitor what your kids are watching.
Yes. Please monitor what your children are watching.
He earlier went on this whole rant about, kids will find this kind of stuff anyways, but look what happened. He developed a fucking rape fetish from it.
Yeah. This is why you need to monitor like what your kids are watching on the internet. All right. If there's any like little kids watching 2:25 at night, all right.
It shouldn't be.
You should not be. You should not be. This is not for children at all.
Not.
All right. So that's all the mags for this section.
For that call. However, he would also call Lio Convoy, someone who we've been very critical of in the past.
Yes.
But also somewhat friendly with behind the scenes. Bizarrely enough.
At least me. I don't know about Pineapple, but
not me and Lio. We've had our scuffles.
yeah, you and Lio had your scuffles.
I don't fucking hold it against the guy. In the slightest personal, and when it comes to anything personal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have to give the guy credit. He has been keeping his nose clean for the most part since the whole situation with Peaches went down.
That's good.
And he even said in the call, which isn't in this because it wasn't relevant to the jar situation, that even since then he's made some missteps. In regards to like getting involved in
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 internet
things.
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he hasn't like made a big video on this, and it was others who urged him to post his call with Jar. And I wouldn't even say it's like a Senate call. I think it came from a place of caring.
Yeah, probably.
That he had this call. However, I will say I disagree. Lio is still falling into the same traps that he's trying to be essentially a father figure to a bunch of Spurgs.
He's also trying to like put on this Batman persona.
Yeah,
that's my job, asshole. I'm just kidding.
And yeah, that's kind of fading away, the Batman. But yeah, but regardless of all of that, he has this call with Jar. I think it's very genuine.
Yeah.
But it has a few highlights that I wanted to go.
All right, let's see here.
And how you love being in this community because you feast on the autism. Welcome to the farm, Jar. The truth of the matter is, you weren't the farmer. You're just a slightly larger cow. And now you're learning that. You always thought that you were, what was the word you used? An anti-low cow? You're not.
that new lyrics for a new metal single for Lyle Convoy? Damn, bro, that goes hard.
Yeah. Call it Jar Smashed.
Jar Smash! Yes! Yes! That's awesome.
But yeah, no, he's right there.
That's true. That is actually... Yeah, he is right, actually, though. Like... Legit, though, like, Jar kind of, like, made a lot of videos where he's like, oh, he's talking about lol cows, and then he himself very much became a lol cow.
Yeah, no, I agree. Even though he's not putting on, like, a Batman persona, he shouldn't be, like, being these people's fathers. Like,
yeah, come on. Like this... It's really not, like, a thing.
People say fatherless behavior, but I would say this is childless behavior.
I mean, yeah, probably. That's funny. Okay, next mag. Okay, anyways, let's see here.
You take like smaller issues you have, like with Susie, and you blow it all the way up because you have a grudge against these people. Jar, I've said this before, I'll say it again, you need to go to therapy. Not just for the paranoia you have, but also for your genuine anger issues.
I know. My roommate has told me multiple times that I need therapy, and I just can't afford it right now.
That's
but
fine.
I do.
Again, go ahead.
Every time I go to bed and I'm about to fall asleep, I just feel angry about sometimes things that have happened 10 years ago, and sometimes I feel like revenge is the only thing that keeps me going.
Revenge is the only thing that keeps me going.
What
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm programmed to do.
But yeah, Udon, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything. Was I gonna say anything? No, I'm not.
You were like, what? So the same thing I was, because this dude is saying he can't fall asleep at night because he is so angry sometimes at things that happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago!
My guy! You gotta let it go! Bro, my fucking guy, dude. I might have been mad at Zango for a while, alright? But I was never like, oh, revenge is the only thing that keeps me going.
And it's not even that you were mad. It wasn't even for very long because the personal aspect went out the fucking window once we discovered he was a pedophile.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like once it was discovered that Zango's just like actually a pedophile, like anything personal with him, like I didn't care about it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
I didn't care about that anymore. All right. Anyways, next. Let me see here.
So let me tell you what's going to happen, Jar. Since you wanted to know.
Let me tell you what's going to happen.
I don't know if you've done other things. I hope for your sake you didn't. But if you have, people will find out. They always do, and they always will. Now,
find out what?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know if you
find out what.
Yeah, the way he said that. The way he said that implies he had something to hide.
Oh
Like,
God.
when Lio was just telling him how it is. Like, of course, when you're the spotlight of negative attention, people are gonna look for everything. But the way he said it, it's like, find out what, as if Lio knows.
Yeah.
I mean, implies he has something to hide.
Yeah. Next clip. All right.
And I know why you're so defensive of your YouTube channel, because you had a really rough childhood. Trust me, I understand. I empathize. And now people actually listen to you. You can't be ran out by people like the Heather Pack anymore. And you know what? Good on you for being able to build a platform. The problem is, Jar, you didn't use it as a platform for something valuable and something good. You used your platform to attack other people, to make mockeries of them, never once realizing sooner or later that's going to be pointed at you.
No, I disagree with that. Every time I've done a drama video, I've always thought one day this is going to be me. I've said in a handful of videos that
Sorry.
I know one day I'm going to get canceled. I said it comes for all of us.
You say it, but you don't believe it.
No, I do.
Jar,
I do believe it. I knew this would happen one day.
Then why'd you do it? Why did you do something so objectively stupid? And I know
Because of his roboner.
Because of his roboner, yes.
But yeah, no. That is a very interesting
point.
Analysis. Yeah, it's a very interesting analysis by Lio that that Jar really didn't expect something like this would happen. Jar in his video was concerned that he would be in this like long drawn out drama that eventually he would come out on top on, but it would be this long slog fight. When in reality he just lost as soon as it was published.
Yeah, once it was published, he was done.
Yeah. And if he truly had the self-awareness that this would happen to him eventually, then he wouldn't have published that.
Mm-hmm.
Why stir the pot? I mean, we've gone to bat before. We've gone to bat for Ellie, but also since she initially came on. But when she came on, we grilled her on everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We 100% grilled her on everything.
Yeah. You and I took different ideological and philosophical positions, but we didn't do like Jar, where he tried to downplay the whole thing. We presented everything and confronted it with her response to it, and see how it stacked up before, how it stacked up now, if there was anything to it. And not everyone agreed with our stance on it, but it never became something like this.
Yeah, it never blew up in our faces, and we were never seen as, simping for Ellie, or anything like that.
Yeah, no, because we approach it from an actual investigation and trying to get down to the bottom of that. Afterwards, we've been nice to Ellie because she's been friendly with us and she hasn't done anything objectionable to our standards.
Even then, I still very rarely talk with Ellie. Like, it's on and off, but it's not like a lot.
Yeah, same here. These days, we don't talk much, but then Jar was like so intimately involved and basically lowballed her the whole time and was laughing with her about things. We didn't do that, and it goes to show how the response was. Not that maybe Cindy was much bigger, but if we acted how Jar acted in his video, we'd be laughed off of the whole thing.
Yeah, 225 at night would just not be a thing at all anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd still be posting on YouTube at all.
Going the Kumo route, eh?
Well, I don't know if I'd delete my channel necessarily, but I don't know if I'd still be posting to it.
Anyways, though, next mag.
Okay, let's see here.
Also, not that we believe Ellie did anything remotely as horrible as Cindy Bear did. Definitely.
Well, yeah, not nearly to the extent that Cindy
did. If Ellie had done as bad as Cindy Bear did, we wouldn't fucking talk to her. We wouldn't give her the time. time of day.
Yeah.
We'd probably just interview her to confront her with all of it.
And then that'd
Can
be
I actually
it.
tell you one of the main reasons why I actually got into drama content?
Go ahead.
Because I know I was doing something wrong. Like, I was messing up some way when it came to people. And I was hoping through drama content I would have it pointed out to me.
Look, man, if you want to develop your social skills, making YouTube drama content is not the way to fucking do it. Let's just be real here.
Nor is it an effective way to outsource introspection.
Yeah, that too. Like, seriously, like, that is quite possibly the best way to fuck up your social life if you do it wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, actually, straight up. Yeah.
And it took a long time, but I think it's finally happening. Like, I finally...
Sorry, you've had these behavioral problems pointed out to you so many times, man. So many times I've had calls with you about, don't do this, don't do that, here's how this looks, here's how this affects other people. Sorry, you didn't listen. You gave me lip service, but you didn't listen, man. And that's the main crux of the problem. You've gotten so large to the point to where it's affecting your ego, and you think if somebody isn't my size or larger, I shouldn't have to listen to them.
You didn't listen every single time!
But yeah, no, I can believe what Lio's saying here.
Yeah,
Jar
no,
certainly has an ego.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
And he didn't listen to, and he wouldn't listen to Lio, especially, and I can believe because of that ego, he wouldn't listen to Lio because of the hot water Lio is and how dog shit his reputation has been as of late.
Yeah.
I mean, Jar even cited in his video that he doesn't have Lio Convoy to fall back on, and in this call, I don't have it recorded. It's like, yeah, I could have come to you, but you were canceled. Well, he didn't use the word canceled. And
Lio used the word canceled.
Yeah, no, but I'm not talking about what Jar did.
Yeah.
Fine substitute. But Lio's like, you could have always talked to me. Not that I think Jar is, but what Lio's coming from Lio's approach here, I need to explain, is that he viewed Jar as a friend, and he thinks that friendship was one-sided, ultimately.
Yeah.
Which it probably was.
It probably was. Let's be real. It probably was.
Probably was.
Yeah, let's be real. It probably was.
I mean, Jar is too content-brained to have real friends.
Yeah, he really is. He's too content-brained to, like, actually form connections, genuine connections on the internet. Or in real life. I don't even know. I mean, he's a robot, so who knows?
Anyways, next mag.
Let's see here.
It's mag.
URL seems kind of messed up, but that's okay. I can just do this. Oh, hold on. That is actually the URL to our stream. Scuff stream.
Oh,
okay.
That's what you fucked up. Okay, no, Jar doesn't listen and Jar dumb. Jar dumb is the last one.
Ah, here we go. All right, here we go. All right.
I don't know how you looked at a person who is in their 20s literally sending a 14-year-old pornography and talking about their kinks and said, I need to defend this person. What were you thinking? Matter of fact, I don't need to know because we're going to get back into a tangent. Jar, dumb. Very dumb.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Exactly. I agree there. Yeah, Jar dumb. Very dumb.
Very dumb.
He could have fucking, like, taken any other angle. He could have, like, defended any other person.
But the pedo pussy was too good, man.
Apparently it's just too good for the robots, man. The robots, they like that.
Apparently.
I don't get it. I'm glad I'm not a robot. Jeez.
There's an error in his software.
There's very much an error in his software, and he never got updated.
Yep. I think he's having drive cancer.
Which drive? The fucking the hard drive?
Yes, the hard drive.
Yeah, he still runs a hard drive in 2024.
That's a very specific joke that I'll explain after stream.
Okay, all right.
But either way, next thing. So yeah, that's the standout moments from the Lio call. However, there was more to this.
Yes.
a person. I don't know her name off the top of my head. Give me a second.
Is it
You can
this?
open the. Yes, it is that, but open the document.
Okay.
Choco Latte made this document.
Would you like me
and-
to share it with the lovely audience?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let me zoom in so you can read it a little easier. I mean, actually, the words are already pretty big. It should be fine.
Yeah, but scroll down.
Yes.
Down. I'll summarize this with the images from this. So Choco Latte was a 17-year-old when she met Jar. She was a fan of his and wanted to get in his good graces. Jar requested her to draw pornography of Jaden animations for him. And at this point, she made him aware that she was 17, and he was like, "Okay, no, yeah, probably shouldn't draw me porn, but draw me smut of Jaden animations." And that's what she did. As you can see, that Google link in there from Just a Robot led to the image up top, which is Jaden's animations porn.
But why? How old was Jar at this point?
Like late 20s, I believe.
Why would you send this to a 17-year-old?
Because he is too coom-brained as well as content-brained. And then, as you can see, she made this picture of Jaden taking off her shirt and exposing her breasts for him.
Ay.
For this, Choco Latte got the robot artist role in his Discord server.
Oh my god. That's like... Wasn't that one of like the signs of like grooming or whatever? Basically like, singling them out or making them feel special?
Singling out and special treatment.
Yeah. Alright.
And in this stock, there's a full recording, so that proves these aren't altered, so...
Okay, alright.
But either way, we don't need to show this. But yeah, that's one of the things. But Choco Latte apparently got into contact with someone else, and these are the screenshots.
Oh yeah? Where was that?
In the jar folder.
Oh, in the jar folder. Alright, let me go ahead and bring that up really quickly. If I have this right, let me see here. Let me go ahead and stop this stream and start this one. Do I have this correct?
Yes, you do have this correct.
Very good. Okay, let me share this with the lovely audience then. Let me shrink the chat so it's not in the way.
Okay, this is all just testimony, but there is one singular thing backing it up. So, this is between Choco Latte and someone who wished to remain anonymous. So, Choco Latte, I'll let you read it on. So.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Pull your weight.
I'm trying. God. Okay. So.
The
very first one. There you go.
I know. That's what I was in the middle of doing. So whenever you are ready to answer, if you're not busy, so their first question is if you can give them a rundown of the call in your own words.
Which call?
In Jar server.
Which one?
The experience you had with Jar.
Oh, well, I first talked to him when I was like 15, 16 years old. He's kind of rude to me. Well, I can't say I was exactly the best person at the age. I can say that even looking back, he was pretty aggressive.
I remember y'all playing Smash Bros. Together.
Yeah, and he was way better than me, and he always was kind of an ass about it. I didn't really care much, but it just kind of compiles with all the other shit he gave me.
Yeah.
And when it got older, he said, "OMG, your balls finally dropped." What the fuck?
That's kind of a fucked up thing to say. That's weird.
Yeah. And that's when he actually started treating me like a person. But at that point, I didn't really hang around him or the people in the server that often, which I'm thankful for, aside from you guys, of course. Smiley face.
Alright.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about Jar requesting me to draw Jade animation in exchange for me wanting an art role in the server?
Yes, I do. So this person confirms that, but
Hmm.
What do you remember, if I may ask?
I remember him seeing your art that you posted in our channel or whatever it was called, and when he saw it, he started rattling off ideas of what you could draw. I don't really remember how Jaden Animations got brought up, but when it did, he was really pushy about it. Like he thought it would be really funny for some reason that you draw it, and only gave you the artist role. Oh, if he did, you know how funny I think this is.
What?
Like he thought it was. I think it was so funny it made his dick laugh.
Oh my god. Of course. That's how funny it was.
Of
Yeah.
course. Hold on.
On exactly. That's where we're at.
Exactly. I didn't know I posted it in the art channel, but I do remember posting it in his DMs. I requested him and call in a public VC, and before he knew my age, he made a joke saying that his OCs,
Of the jar character.
yeah, raping Jaden animations.
Yeah, raping Jade Animation. So
What the
Jade's
hell
animations.
would Jaden think?
I can't imagine very highly because here's the thing: Jade Animations is asexual for one.
Yeah, she's ace.
So, and two, rape of this and she only makes and three, she only makes these family friendly videos, like storytime animations, and so to me, I think it was about him defiling something pure.
That's kind of like that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the kind of thing I feel like a villain would do.
And I think he was making that joke so he could laugh so hard with his dick. So,
of course,
and laugh with other people.
So normal jar stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that they say normal jar stuff, that's fucked.
It is fucked.
Alright, anyways.
Can you tell me more of what you remember in the call specifically?
He was very adamant about you drawing it. I remember you being pretty uncomfortable at the request as well.
I was.
I remember you having compromised with him just to draw a picture of her in an explicit pose, even though he wanted full-on porn.
Yep. And I know he asked my age as well, and I told him I was 17.
Yeah.
And he kept going on, I think. That is when he sent me the link of a Google search of teen animation porn.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Like, why would you just send that to a 17-year-old? At your age. Jeez Louise.
Next
one, yeah. Alright.
I vaguely remember that, but I'm not sure. And then...
Yeah, this is a DMs.
Which we showed earlier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this guy says, yeah, and he was pretty weird about it.
Fairy, now I want to ask, did Tara ever apologize to you and me in the call?
Like, in general, or that particular thing?
Yeah, how he's been acting around you and what he requested me. Because I remember he joined in the public call once with him, and he was making an announcement about his behavior and his wanting to change. It's kind of vague memory.
Oh, he was basically saying, "Oh, I'm sorry for this. I should stop doing this," which he should have.
Yeah, he
shouldn't have done it in the first place. Low impulse control.
Ain't that fucking familiar?
No wonder he sympathized with her so much.
No wonder.
And he's like, I think I remember something like that, but I'm not really sure. All I can say about him apologizing to us is I think he apologized to me after he said, "OMG, your balls dropped" to me. I have no recollection of apologizing about the Jaden art specifically.
That's all I need to know because I remember him not apologizing to me for those requests.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me before I end this off?
I don't know if it's relevant, but he did send me fart porn when I was 15.
Wait,
What?
When
Huh?
was this?
Breaking the story. It's like 2020 apparently. Like, what the fuck?
What? Why?
Sent
Did he
fart
know they were 15?
Oh god.
Next.
It's
Well,
your
continue.
screenshots?
Yeah. And then this person sends them, which we're not zooming into.
We're not
but
zooming
I've
into
seen,
that.
Oh god.
There's no explicit pornography there, but it is.
I don't
want to
zoom into that.
Yeah.
Why would what? Oh my god, I actually remember you showed me this to me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did he know you were 15?
I don't know if he knew I was 15 specifically, but he definitely knew I was a minor because he made fun of me for it. Yeah, with the balls dropping thing. Holy shit!
Done.
Yeah, holy
What
shit!
Okay, so like, are there screenshots?
This is fucking Pooh's. No, this is it. This is fucking it.
Okay.
Let's go over.
This, yeah, it is jar over.
It's jar over. This is some Pooh's Adventure shit. You're right.
Yeah. This is what fucking Nate did to Sword.
Jesus Christ. Are there were there screenshots of Jar saying this? Like, oh man, your balls dropped or something? Was there any?
No, this was allegedly happening in a call. And this is still, like I said, this is someone anonymous saying that, but they have a fucking screenshot of Jar sending to this in 2020.
In 2020.
Yeah. So Jar's cooked.
Yeah, no, he's fucking he's done.
I think you could just go back to the regular screen.
I did. I went back to the nice image.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, Jar is absolutely fucking cooked.
Oh yeah, no, he's not. His hard drive's gonna be fried. His parts are gonna get recycled.
And this isn't it. This isn't everything. This is just all I was able to get before. Fucking Chud Logic put out a stream highlight where these fart fetish stuff was from.
Like we didn't get to cheating stuff yet. Oh god.
Yeah, he's allegedly has in 2013 cheated on his girlfriend. So this rabbit hole goes much deeper, but I think this is the end of us covering this specifically, like this, like Cinny Bear. Unless she goes to like prison or something, they don't think she's worth dedicating more time, nor her simps. I mean, Jar's done.
We've literally done 3 streams dedicated to this fucking situation.
Yeah, fuck. Kumo self-exiled himself. Jar is just fucking cooked.
Mm-hmm.
And Cinny Bear has completely retreated and isn't talking to anyone publicly. So
yeah,
so there isn't really much. Though there is one more thing to gleam that is in.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, you may be asking what happens from here with Cinny. And Laurel, the person Kumo mentioned earlier. Police are involved with the situation, by the way. For people who don't think they are, I haven't been really saying much publicly or privately, but a week after Cindy made that drawing of me being killed, I got an email from police asking me to contact if I felt unsafe.
Wow, police actually saw that and were concerned.
Well, I don't think it's that specifically, but I do think they're looking into her. In general, and reached out if this person's telling the truth. Anyways,
all right.
Next.
I can't click on the next screenshot. Let me go ahead and get it loaded then. Scout stream. Scout stream.
Yeah,
Here
obviously,
you go.
obviously, I don't, so I haven't. But as far as saw that and then connected the dots to my identity, my school already knew something was up from when I told my therapist. Yeah, that's a mandatory reporter right there. There's a mandatory
Yeah.
reporter. If someone is told, if a school is told of sexual abuse occurring at all involving children, they have to report it,
Oh,
or they
yeah.
lose their job. So yeah, um, but I never said I'm L'Oreal. I guess it's easy if you're police, though. Only if they're looking. Only reason I made this post was because people are like, "OMG, call the police! Why aren't there police involved?" They are. I'm getting emails and stuff, and though I'm not doing anything, they know I'm getting trained with drawings. That was in the email. So hopefully, fucking, there's justice served. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
yeah, it doesn't. It looks like Cinny Bear might get the legal punishment that she so deserves.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
There's a chance.
Yeah, I don't think there. I don't think
Yeah,
that
it's
she
a pretty
will.
slim chance, but there is a chance.
Yeah, I hope she does.
Yeah,
because-
yeah. I also hope that she faces legal action for this.
But it seems like, for once, there's something good to come out of this story.
That is good. That is very good. Yes.
If this person isn't just like bald-faced lying for attention.
I fucking hope not.
But yeah. But yeah, that's the furthest we're gonna cover this when it in regards to with Cinny being the focus.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
The next show for sure is gonna be on Birdie or Jack or whatever they go by at any given point.
For real this time, all right. I know we
yes.
promised that after the first Cinny Bear stream, but we ended up
And
covering
the second one.
And the second one. But third time's the charm, all right?
Yeah, yes, definitely. But yeah, like I said, and Cinny Bear certainly will be mentioned as she is intertwined, but this will be fully focused on Birdie.
Yes, yes, yes. The next stream will be focused on Birdie.
But yeah, Udon, do you have anything to say about all of this shit?
Man, I will say I was not like expecting fucking Jar to be like a predator, sort of.
Oh yeah, it's certainly predatory.
It definitely is predatory behavior. I'd say that much.
Yeah. Other than that, like I don't really have anything else to say that you guys like already said. But yeah, no, definitely a fucking wacky situation.
Oh yeah, 100%. Who would have thought?
That's one way to put it.
Who would have fucking thought Cinny Bear could engage in sexual misconduct with a minor and then get two idiots to simp for her?
Two of them, and they fight over her like it's a goddamn anime love triangle.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That anime love triangle is ended, but you know, yeah, that arc of the anime is over. In fact, I'm pretty sure the anime in and of itself is probably gonna end pretty soon here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, technically it's a love square if you consider Char's girlfriend too, but
yeah,
I guess so. It's like a love square.
But yeah, holy shit! Like this story has taken too many twists and turns.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I'm sure like all the other like commentators that are really invested in the situation are gonna cover all the new stuff whenever it comes up.
Yeah, definitely watch Chud Logic if you want to know more Jar updates. He's holding that guy to the fire.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you want to know what's going on with Jar, watch Chud Logic.
Yeah.
As for us though, this is where we get off for the most part.
Yeah, this has been a fucking wild safari, though.
Yes, definitely.
Wild ass anime with a wild ass plot.
Oh yeah, with lots of twists and turns and breakups, drama, sorrow, anger,
and also squares. I would like to specifically point out the squares.
And squares and triangles.
Yeah, who would have thought Kumo would self-destruct, Jar would self-destruct, and Cinny would possibly though unlikely as it is, go to jail. I mean,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
hopefully.
All right. With that, this has been 225 at night. I've been Delta 225.
I've been Pineapple.
And I'm just Udon.
Exactly. Know your place, wench.
Wow. Okay,
Shut the
Pineapple.
fuck up, you
Sheesh
fucking
Louise.
fruity ass whore.
Good
Fuck
night,
you, you
everybody.
fucking
Good night, everyone.
Fuck you!